more than anyone in the chat.
Miller, out of anybody, everybody likes to talk to me. You want to know why? Because when you're on top, people want to see you fall. Okay, that's why.
That's what it is. Fortnite Chapter 2. What are chat's thoughts? What is Zelma and Trey's thoughts? We're gonna talk about it now. Do you guys like the update? Do you guys dislike the update? Do you miss the old map? Do you like the new map? What are your guys' thoughts initially about the Fortnite and the direction they're going? I guess we'll take it from Zelma and Trey first, while you guys let us know, and we'll just respond to what you guys are saying.
First thing, I like the new map. Love it. Wish it had a little more mobility. Not gonna complain too much. Maybe swim a little faster. Like I said earlier, look, add maybe a four-wheeler that's not like ultra fast, a Jeep that can drive through water. Add a little small thing like that, because you know they're gonna add it. I don't want to add planes and rocket monsters and tanks and all that. So let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
They stripped it down. I like that. It's very glitchy right now, but they can fix that. It's potential. It's kind of all the running kind of makes it kind of boring at times, because sometimes you don't meet somebody for a long time.
yes.
Especially as a content creator. What else I liked about it? I like the map and how it's generally set up. It's bigger.
You know what I love? I love the gun, like where you can go upgrade your gun, the gun upgrade.
Gotcha. Yeah. It is expensive to go from like blue to purple.
Yeah, it is, which it should be. Like they did that perfectly, I think. But I like that. I think that's perfect, because sometimes you can't find a freaking blue shotgun to save your life.
Yeah, now shotguns are spawning in chests, where I think that should have been something that was done a long time ago. You know how you will open a chest and you'll be scared to what you get? Now you're like, oh, let me open this chest. I most likely will probably get a shotgun if you land on a chest instead of like on a gun spawn, you know? So
exactly.
So that made a big deal. Right now, my feelings in the moment is at first when I started playing the update, I wasn't crazy about it, honestly. And I think it was more of just me being burnt out of Fortnite. But now that I'm playing a little more in a weird way, I feel like I'm starting to like the map more and more, and just the changes, because the game does feel different a little bit.
New, yeah, it feels new.
It feels different. You don't know. I gotta learn the whole map again, which at first I was a little like, I don't want to do that. But now I'm like enjoying that. There's no mobility, but now you got to be very tactical of where you land. I'm wondering if they don't have mobility for competition, right? Just hear me out. Maybe that's a good thing. And what I mean by that is you have to really play circle, and you can't be far from circle and be like, look, we'll just launch pad last second and come in. Now, if you're in the circle, you can hold people out of there. They don't have a way to get in there, and it could be very interesting the way the game is played.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be to me, it's going to be a more technical game, rotations and everything, because you're not just catapulting yourself over there in that sky, or people's not lasering you down in the sky anymore. Like, this is full rotations. You're going to be boxing up. It's probably going to be a lot of low ground play now, to be honest.
That's another good point. Yep.
But the thing I said about mobility and why I want a little more, and not something crazy like gliders and bouncy thing that can take you 30 stories high, just like a Jeep, because you basically, if your rotation is the end of a map, you make those POIs, which is dope. Like, kind of, I don't want to go there.
I like that idea, because I thought you were thinking like maybe you might want a launch pad or something like that, but you're just saying a Jeep, which is not bad. Now they have boats in a sense, but it sucks when you're on land, right?
Yeah, and just make the Jeep the same way, as fast as the boat, because the boat not insanely fast.
Like something, that's what I think. Like something that can go up mountains, because the boat can't really go up mountains and stuff.
Bandit, what do you mean?
I'm not saying like a full mountain, but
What do you mean by shouldn't we do 1v1 squads arena so we get siphoned? What do you mean? No mobility equals better firefights. It's an actual shooter now. Tasuki, I would agree with you. Like I think it forces people to be conscious of like, all right, I need to get to circle earlier. If circle's far from you, you got to adjust. You have to work things through. You can't just say I'm gonna launch somewhere. I like Zelma's idea, maybe like a slow Jeep or something like that, where like a whole squad could jump in.
Yeah, something slightly faster than you run, but not too fast. And plus, you can make the Jeep real loud so everybody know you coming.
Yeah,
and it's kind of dangerous to use, because if they're in a build battle, I'll just shoot at the loud Jeep.
I do like right now that there is no launch pads. I thought I would never say that, but I'm liking that there isn't launch pads. I thought I would never say that because I feel like launch pads is great if you're a pub stomper, right? You want to just fight people and get high kills. But that was getting kind of old, right? Now it's a little different where you can't get around as much, but at the same time, I think that's going to help competition and it's going to help regular people that just, that don't want people to W key them all the time. Or you're fighting someone and you're getting third party.
Third party central with the
Listen, what's going to happen is everybody's going to complain about the rotation. It's going to get kind of old. Fortnite's not going to do anything about it. And people are going to start using the rivers and streams as like the old like wind stream that they used to have that would go through.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
So they'll just start using the rivers. Because if the river's going the right way, you're flying down that thing. Like you'll go pretty quick, especially with the boost.
That's true. I generally at the moment I'm appreciating the update. I wonder now the interesting thing is what are they gonna do come like the updates to come, they're always adding things. Epic never stays still in that sense, So I wonder what they're gonna do in that sense. Like, what are we gonna like what they bring up? The pump is broken. That's one problem that we got to talk about, right? The pump is broken. Now the tack is like the meta. Is that a good thing, a bad thing? Like I don't know.
Great thing because it's scary to one pump.
I like it. It's more shots. Like it's more of a battle. Yeah. I mean, I still get I've been one pumped already, like so it's still possible. It's not impossible.
Yeah, but it's not like it's often. No more like it's harder for little trolls to get mad again.
Tasuki, when you say that, right? So Tasuki says, I like the idea of adding map mobility. You can launch from landmark to landmark, but not freely anytime. So you're not saying like, remember Loot Lake had the orb, and from there you could go anywhere. You're just basically saying almost like a teleport kind of thing. Tasuki, is that what you're saying? Am I understanding correctly? I hate low rarity RPGs. Yeah, they're kind of dumb, right? That's one thing but they're not spawned as much nowadays, I feel like, so which is good. I love that TAC is back. I love that the TAC is the best shotgun at the moment right now. Me too. I'm sure Nick Merckx is happy about it. I enjoy it. I feel like the pump should at least be a little better as far as you don't have to aim to the left of someone to hit them. But maybe they just nerf the damage a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, the damage is nerfed, I think, because
it's not doing that much. Yeah.
The TAC is only like 5 difference. And you're popping off way faster with the TAC than that.
All right. This is just me thinking out loud. What do you think, Trey and Zelma? What if they nerf both shotguns just a little bit? Well, wait. Let me explain. Okay. All right. They're both nerfed where the max damage for a pump would be like 110 and a max damage for a tacky would be like 90. Or max damage for a pump will be 130, tacky 110. Then you start to pick which shotgun is better, because you might still want to run the tack. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or just nerf the pump enough to make it double pump and bring double pump back for the OG.
People do this to double.
That would be crazy.
Like, hey, this gun already is not better than the tank. Just nerf it a little more. They need to bring back.
They just need to bring back another shotgun. It needs to be one other one, and they'll be good. It can be like less spawn, but just have like a third shotgun in there, and then that's straight. Personally, I don't know why I feel this way. I've never liked it until it was gone. Bring the drum shotgun back.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm serious.
Oh no!
I'm serious.
Oh no! Speedy says I'm getting SMG. He wants the old pump back.
He wants the old pump back.
Oh, he wants the combat too. Nah, that's one thing I don't.
Because this is a new type of pump. I mean, I would say
nerf the pump and nerf it a little bit and bring double pump back. Make the pump skill again.
Nah, I don't think they'll ever bring the double pump back.
Nah, they won't.
Nah.
No.
I wish with the fishing rod you could pull people toward you so you could fish them closer to you, or if they're cranking 90s, you could grab them and pull them down. I think you could grab them. It just doesn't reach as far as maybe you like Dozer. But you could grab somebody. You can't necessarily bring them all the way to you. Just have it a set distance to limit the locations you can travel to. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like I feel like they should do like one location. Yeah, just like the orb in Loot Lake. But as far as launch pads and stuff like that, I'm okay with it not. Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
They have steamy stacks where you can fly out of there. I mean, that's like a rotation spot if you really want to fly that bad, but.
What Trey was mentioning too was like people were getting beamed out the sky late rotation in comp.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play comp where like people don't have launch pads and they have to depend on that to get to circle. They have to figure out other ways, whether they burn mats or something. Leave earlier.
Yeah, mats are going to be so crucial now, and you only have 500, 500, 500 still. So it's like.
But the one problem I'm noticing that a lot of people have, even when they do scrims, is that the idiots kind of mess it up because people, some reason, without mobility, still storm push, and I'm like,
oh yeah, it's weird. But come
they
competition
need the mats.
time,
it depends on what you need though. I guess.
Come competition time, they're not going to be doing that as much as far as like real competition. I think the smart people at least.
I'm like, because if you storm push now and with no mobility, you dead too.
Now,
no matter what.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you guys think? So Tsuki said a lot less people will make it to end circle. I think there will be a lot of earlier fights, which is a good thing. People competition,
will be boxing up sooner, yeah, probably.
Well, Fortnite. People fighting sooner because they got to get to circle.
Yeah, Fortnite. I want y'all to this is honest. This could be amazing. Fix your camera angle, because I do not want to see Tfue farming for 5 minutes.
Oh, the farming thing is ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
In pubs, right?
It kind of fixed it when mobility went crazy and everybody kept jumping on each other. But early on Fortnite comp, it was literally we'll just watch Myth or whoever famous farm for 5 minutes. And then they'll go to a fight late because they didn't know what was going on.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm like, yeah, if you fix that, comp can be good, because I'm not going to lie, in an individual stream, every game you're going to have a 5-minute stretch where you just run.
Speedy says it's such a fast-paced game, early game. That comes. I'm just excited about the game and how competition looks now, because it was getting it was very basic. People boxing up to last circle. Now. It has to be played very differently now. If you push somebody early in game and you take them out, you might have the right loot that might last you the rest of the game. Yeah. Early fights are going to be more important. If you push somebody, they just can't launch away or go to the orb and keep hitting the orb. You're going to be forced to fight. So it's really going to make, I think, it harder for not so good players to advance. Yeah. If that makes sense.
You have to get kills for mats.
Okay.
You have to get
for bullets. Like, yeah, it's going to be.
Like Tsuki said, it's gonna be a shooter now, in a sense.
Yeah, you know? I love that. I
think that's good for the game. Hopefully, Epic doesn't mess it up, but we'll see.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Mm-hmm. The alpha was right. It took 3 days for every big streamer, to start complaining.
Oh yeah. It's gonna happen.
I said it was a week, but Ninja, Tfue, all of them just went off yesterday.
Did you see Dr. Disrespect right under Ninja's tweet?
Yeah.
No, what did he write?
Yeah, he wrote if you don't enjoy the game, stop playing it. Stop complaining.
I love
it.
You
know how
Oh, what did Ninja say? Was he complaining?
Yeah. It was like kind of, not even really complaining, just like
he was kind of complaining. It wasn't a whole complaint, but it was
he was just like commenting on something kind of. And Dr. Disrespect was like, if you don't enjoy playing the game,
that's really funny though.
That's what he told Tfue.
That's really fun. Like, all right, I gotta be careful. I think of like when I talk to streamers, I gotta talk about streamers. I gotta be careful because like that's like almost talking about people in your same like work space.
Yeah.
So, but I thought Ninja was a little too like hyped when he came at other people about not liking the game or enjoying it. Yeah. You know how he was arguing. So now it's almost like when you say that, you can't almost say anything bad about the game. Yeah. You know, like because then you're gonna be looked at as a hypocrite. Right.
It always happens, dude. They always do that. And it's almost like immediate after they make a comment.
I guess it does matter how you complain about the game. Like you can say things like, oh, you know, let's say I do one launch pass back. Oh, maybe the game needs a little more mobility. Besides that, everything is great. That's not a bad one, right? Like when you're saying the game is freaking trash and I hate it, and you know you're going to be playing it because you want money, that's where it becomes a little different.
Yeah.
Only thing I worry about is that they gonna have to add things, and I worry about what they add, because right now they stripped it bare and it like give you season 1 feels.
It does feel very season 1-ish. Not that I played it, but I've seen like highlights where it looks very basic. Right?
Yeah, like you have a basic weapon thing, you have a map, you don't have much mobility, you run around, you shoot ARs, then you push when it's time to push, and you run a lot, form a lot. But basically, I'm hoping because people gonna get. Because they're going to think about the little kids, and little kids want faster paced games. So that's what I worry about. So it's like a reset to start over again, and we'll see how they respond this time.
No, for sure. Tsuki said Ninja was saying you shouldn't say the game is trash just because you don't like it. Good point, right? I would agree. Which is a bit different from complaining from an aspect or two of the game, in my opinion. Yeah, no, and there's nothing wrong with him complaining. I'm just saying I feel like the way he called out Tfue was kind of like authoritative. It almost sounds like it almost sounded, in my opinion,
like sunning him kind of.
Yeah, like he was saying like, hey guys, just don't play the game at all if you think it's trash. Like he sounded kind of like a jerk a little bit, in my opinion. But I understand he was also defending the game, so that's where it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like Ninja.
It's a fine line,
but sometimes he weird. He thought Lady Gaga was clout chasing him. I'm like, you spoke first, sir.
Yeah. No, I like Ninja. I gotta respect his hustle. Yeah. At the end of the day, he's a top streamer in the world.
I know he doesn't regret the money, but I always wonder if he regrets going to Mixer. Like, is this all what he wanted?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. You said
he doesn't.
How many average viewers is he getting now over there?
Probably 15,000, 20,000. But he get paid. He get paid more money to just beat him. So it's like he doesn't have to wear. It's less stress on you. Like that's what people don't realize. If I get paid automatically a contract, because he used to get paid by sub count.
Well, one thing that I like, I don't know if you heard about him lately. I was watching a Fortnite guy, and he was saying that Ninja has actually been popping off, like gameplay wise. He also said that one of Ninja's biggest goals is to qualify for the World Cup, the next World Cup, which I can respect because you think about it. He has all the money he needs now, all the sponsorship he needs. All he has to do is stream. But he's telling himself, like, I still want to be one of the best in the game. I really admire. Like
the money, the fame, all that stuff, being the biggest streamer, he's got it. Boom. What's the only thing to do now?
Yeah,
he's number one in the world.
Exactly. If he wanted to, he could just make content and be like, I'm going to just make content and that's it. But he's kind of like,
Now he's more focused on pro because he have money. Because before, after I have to play the game for the little kids that like me, I have to do this to keep my sub count up. Now I can be Ninja Hyper more because if you saw that stream with him and Nick Merckx, that was hilarious. I was watching Nick Merckx first. He was going at Nick Merckx. But it's more like, it's more like I can now be more me because I got all this already. No matter what, I got money.
You don't have the stress of other things.
I don't have to keep this sub count to 30,000 or.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter because that's the only way I make this money. If I keep it to 35,000, no, I automatically get it paid from Mixer.
No, Speedy has. You know how most of us are liking the update for the most part, like the way we're talking about it. Yeah. We have Speedy, right? So like, let's try to go into his world. He says boats are trash. Pump needs to be buffed, or tag needs to be nerfed. Land rotational item needs to be added. Faster circle needs to be added. They need to add more mats to arena, and they need to fix bugs. Hey, what do you guys say about? What do you guys think about what Speedy said?
Speedy is how old, Miller? I told you, play to the Fortnite fan base.
Was that?
Play to the Fortnite fan base. Speedy is young. That's what they grew up on. Me and Tsuki is 28 years old, and you're 29. Halo was the game. We didn't have all that, so we're different.
Got you. So you're saying the way he feels about it is because he's prime time Fortnite player.
They like action.
They want a faster paced game. Yeah. So he probably hates that there isn't launch pads and stuff like that. Yeah. Speedy, do you mind there not being launch pads? Because like, I'm loving that there's no launch pad. I'm loving that you got to be on foot in a sense, and it's a little slower paced, a little bit.
Yeah, after you had that initial boom, you're gonna have to walk for 5 minutes and not see people. And people hate that sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of like it.
See, those are the same way. Those are on the younger side. I'm telling you, it's like a generational thing. It's generational.
Them boats will drive on land, all right? I take a land boat out every now and then.
Which is why I want the four-wheeler to kind of please everybody.
That's a good point, Zelme. If you're going to have rotation, don't overload it with bouncers and launchpad. Maybe like a Jeep or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the kids going to want faster. Younger people going to want a faster paced game. We like it slower paced. So add a little bit to both.
Tsuki, I haven't been watching, but has he been dominating that much? Because I've heard Ninja has been like snapping.
I mean, he set the record for duo wins in a row, right?
Which is crazy. Yeah, that's okay.
TSM got that record too.
That's one thing. I really want duo arenas and comp to come back so bad. Maybe they're waiting for like the later part of or early next year, but I feel like duos is like my favorite mode. It's you and a friend versus the world, bro.
Cold Flame hates skill-based matchmaking.
B said Fortnite guy is a dumbass.
He is. I seen him start drama. He act like he doesn't, but I see him do it.
So to what you said, Zelmay, I'm interested in saying, he said they need to change the meta of the game. Cold Flame, what do you mean by that? I dislike, or I just dislike the skill-based matchmaking, but what do you mean by they need to change the meta? What does that mean?
He a combat shotgun pro.
Oh, that, if he means that, here we go.
Yeah, because Tasuki said it's not a shotgun battle. Cold Flame a shotgun not building monster. So
that's true. That's true. He loved the combat. It's crazy because at first he didn't like it. Not like, you know.
I was the same way, actually. I hated it at first, and then I was like, this gun is great.
Oh yeah, the bots. Oh, somebody want to ask about the bots. I've been wanting to talk about this. The bots is the dumbest thing there.
What do you think about adding Fortnite? About Fortnite adding bots into Fortnite? Tell me, what were you saying? I'll share my opinion a little bit. And Trey,
this is the dumbest. The AI, if it's to make bad players better, the AI shouldn't be that bad.
Okay.
It makes, like, if you're bad, it makes you lazy.
Yes.
I want, like, the AI and the bot should shoot. If it shoot at it, it should shoot back. If you build, it should at least be able to build one ramp up. Mm-hmm. Maybe not do 90s, but build one ramp up and be able to at least make the smaller player, the bot player or the new player, actually learn how to do a 90 and then slowly progress through it. Even though because the bot should be able to do simple things. You shouldn't be farming when I shoot you. That's not normal.
Right. Now, to that, I would say, I feel they're in the early stages of messing around with the bots. Do I like bots at the moment? No. Does it sound cheesy for the game because of what the game grew up on is basically PvP. Now it's like there's bots, right? Now, what I would say is that they're experimenting. So not to keep defending Epic, but at the same time, they're experimenting just to see, where they could take it. So right now, I feel like for me, it's too early to like judge the bots. It does suck that they're like looking somewhere else while you're shooting them and they're not building. And maybe they could reduce the number of bots in a game. But at the same time, I feel they're
game first started. They trying to treat me. That's how the players used to play. They had bots when the first game start. They did the same thing, built one roll and took off running. I'm like, this was season 1.
I think of it like, think of all the people that were complaining that, like, even me, I was like, you got it, like, everything's competitive. Like, it was match making was based on like skill and like where you were at and all this stuff. So think about all the bad people that were like horrible little kids, mobile players, all that stuff that were probably putting the game down. Like I wasn't even playing it for a little bit, and it wasn't just because of that. It was just because
it got too sweaty.
I was kind of done with it.
That's my problem with Fortnite too.
But so now they have these bots in here that so everybody, it's back. Everybody's freaking out. Now they have the kids that are trash are getting kills, and they're like, they're not going to put it down now. It's going to bring more people. I think it's more of like a marketing thing, honestly.
You don't really
they're trying to keep the casuals.
You don't want them kind of bots though. Like I want a bot that actually like shoot at me. Like, they can fix the AI. Though.
I mean, they'll shoot at you. Like I've been shot at by some bots, but then they won't build and stuff. Like they'll just stand there and shoot.
They shoot once and then back up for a long time till they shoot again.
Now, Cold Flame wrote a long message, so I want to make sure we don't skip him. He said, okay, meta means, so I guess speaking about how the meta should change. Competitive is based on people going to circle, boxing up, waiting for next circle, and being lucky if the next circle happens to be where you boxed up. Like, Fortnite is so boring to me since people just box up. I would agree with you in a sense. I don't know. All right, my question to you is, how should they fix that problem? Because we are in a box-up meta, right? Which could get really annoying. How do they fix that? Because I feel like adding mobility is not going to fix that because people are still going to fly and then box up. Do you maybe want like a delay on like when you build where like if you're spamming a wall, you're still getting shot, so you have to shoot back, which I think they were trying to do for a second. Like just what do you think, Cole, they should do as far as now Speedy said faster circles. That's interesting. I don't know if that okay, so Cole said what Speedy said, faster circles. Do you think that solves the issue immediately? Because then games are going to be what, like 10, 15 minutes long? I'm sorry, Trey. What's up?
None of that actually could work. You just cut out like 5 minutes of it, and then
I think faster circles could work too.
I mean, you would have to add some type of mobility, I guess, but That would work, honestly.
Well, yeah, because with faster circles, the problem is when there's faster circles, you're not gonna be able to loot in time if you're far from the circle. As far as
make the first circle longer, and then shorten the other circle.
So that could work too.
Yeah. And add maybe a 4-wheeler. I want a 4-wheeler. I don't know why.
Maybe not faster circles, but like, what if it's like bigger or like smaller circles? You know what I'm saying? So the first circle is big, then they start like really.
They're just really small.
Chunks. Yeah.
Gotcha. So if people are forced to fight, or, I feel like people are still gonna box up if they have the circle. You know what I mean? Where that's still gonna be a problem.
That's what I'm saying. As long as buildings in the game, that's always like, I don't understand.
That's gonna be a really hard, something hard to stop. Yeah.
Thank the young art.
That might be one aspect
with the 1x1, the young architect myth building up here, creating turtling.
faster circles do have to keep.
Cold. I do not agree with that. That is a terrible idea. Cool down on building. They would hate that.
First game, real quick, self-promotion real quick. First game, thank you for coming to the podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If anybody else is not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. First game on. I don't think you came from Twitch, so if you want to tell us how you came to the stream or to the podcast, let me know, but welcome. We also stream on Twitch. Trey and Zelma's always there, and it's just Miller DC on Twitch. But anyways, he asked, what did he say, Zelma?
Oh, shout out to First Game On.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my guy. We haven't seen you around. I'd like to thank you.
His question was, what do you think Epic taking out launch pads and most forms for flying and rotating? We were talking about that a little bit ago, where we were saying we like it, and we gave reasons as to it's gonna force more fights in the beginning. People are gonna stormhold in a sense, with that kind of sucks. But we like people not just launching last second into circle, so we kind of like the launch pads not being in the game.
But Copeland, that'll make you a monster though. That's like an advantage towards you.
What did you say, Trey?
I would almost like to see like Steamy Stacks, you can fly out of there. What if every single name spot had some type of mobility that couldn't be moved though? Like it was only there, you know? Like
you had to get there. That's what Tatsuki was saying. That he like I mentioned the orb. Remember the orb in Loot Lake? Maybe it won't be that OP, but maybe some name spots where you could just kind of rotate from there.
Whatever.
I think it should be only like in map places too. I don't think the middle of the map absolutely needs.
100%. Maybe far places in a sense, but then again, that might stop fights from happening early because people are just hitting that and trying to run. So I don't know.
I don't know because the rotations will be faster. So
with a faster circle, that rotations will have to be faster too. So that's a good. That might be something that I feel like, I don't know, I gotta keep thinking about. But
Pookie, what's that? She out there. Is that Pookie or her sister?
Where's that? You saw her? Oh, we see the door, babe.
Oh, that's Pookie.
For the record, somebody saw you walk by.
Who told me cold flames?
She's saying hi. Oh, you see? She's wearing the TG hoodie. It looks so dark because there's no light that way.
Hey, I almost wore my TG hoodie, but instead I had to go with this one right here.
We're gonna do the relationship stuff later if you want to be
Toxic Tourney.
It's up to you.
I had to go with it, baby. Tomorrow.
Okay. What you say, Trey?
Repping the merch right here. I had to go with it.
Oh, I see it. Yo, TreyGame.com for the merch.
About to go with the TG hoodie. I said, let me put the shirt on.
Both of them says hi. Zelman said hi. Trey didn't say hi because he fake.
Hey, baby.
Okay, buddy. Yo, Toxic Tourney Tomorrow.
It be your own boys, man. It be your own boys.
Aiden's here. Aiden, did you sign up? There's only a few spots left, so make sure you signed up. If you did, then you're good. Faster circles will just make people box up faster. Fortnite is a box up game, even in Zone Wars. So basically, I think Tatsuki's saying there's no solution, which is what I'm kind of saying. Like, I don't think the faster circles will fix it.
Cold Flame will become a god if it did, and it's kind of unfair to people that build.
I don't know. I feel like anything to like stop people from boxing up might be a good thing to do. Maybe.
But Miller, you ain't a super builder either, though. You more of a shot taker, so it's an advantage to you too.
It would. That's true, and maybe that's why I'm a little biased.
This is if it gets too complicated, then it's just gonna be trash again.
Yeah, because Cold Flame would be amazing at this game if you had a cooldown on building.
Oh, you get Cold Flame to make late game, and he's snapping. That's why I can't wait for the squad arenas. And if we have dual ones, I don't know if he wants to be my partner or if he has one already, but I can't wait for the duo ones too, man. Like that's Cold Flame late game is a savage. Solo, duo.
Yeah, if you can't build up
squads.
If you can't box around Cold Flame, he's just gonna shotgun you to death.
Yeah, Cold Flame doesn't miss. So anything that has to do like that nerfs in a sense, it would be good for him.
Yeah, so I'm like, he would love that meta if you put a cooldown on builder.
Oh, did you read what Cold Flame said about what King Richard said?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Cooldown. I like you will be amazing at this game if they did it. That's why you want it so bad.
I kind of like that idea.
I think it would be corny. I'm gonna be honest.
The cooldown on building.
Yeah.
Imagine the guy building all the way up.
But Miller, you a shooter too. You a low ground shooter up person too.
Like, so listen, all you would just do is be building, and then you would just switch real fast and keep building, and then you would never it would just.
No, but it'll be a certain amount of time before you could build again.
Bro.
Making Cold Flame a god.
Like 5 seconds, 10 seconds is a big deal.
Yeah, but rotations wouldn't work though. Like you wouldn't be able to rotate. Like if you're playing arena or something, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, if you're like far from circle, you're in trouble. Oh, Speedy, say hi to Pookie. Sorry, I missed it. Can we see the bracket? Dozer, I'm sorry. Yeah. We're going to see the bracket before the tourney tomorrow. So make sure you're here early tomorrow.
Let's talk about the Toxic Tourney, Miller.
That's a good. Be quiet, Cold Flame. Yes, you are.
Miller, let's talk about the Toxic Tourney a little bit.
But you're too correct. Oh, the Toxic Tournament, which is tomorrow, guys. For anyone that has not joined, this tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll be releasing the brackets right when I get on stream tomorrow. I don't think we'll release it tonight. If we get a full 32, then we'll release it tonight while I'm streaming or something. But anyways, Toxic Tournament tomorrow for $100. We'll now get a second prize of $25. Thank you, thanks to Tsuki, who's sponsoring the next 4. So, thank you, Tsuki, for doing so. We can't thank you enough, and that's why we say thank you like almost every day to you. But
by the way, I'm Tsuki's first subs. Alpha. First means alpha.
You know who's not? You know who's not one of Tsuki's first subs? VSM, and he hates me, which is VSM. If you're out there, we love you, bro. But anyways, Toxic Tournament tomorrow.
He is one of the first subs. He just don't get a badge for it.
Oh yeah, that's a rough one. So tomorrow, 32-man bracket. There's a few spots left. I have a list that I can put on stream of the people that are gonna be in the tournament, or I could just read them out. But from the top of your head, okay, I'll just name a few real quick, and I would love to hear from Trey, from chat. Who do you guys think is gonna excel tomorrow? Now we have Wits, Awakened, Ultimate, AJ, Lasmic, Prosper, the defending champion.
Yeah, NC Prosper, gang, baby.
Night Killer, Speedy, Rovik. Rovik is dangerous. Speedy could snap too. Rovik has been second place like 3 times already. Smar, Elon, Nadeblade is a secret one too. JT, Aiden, Bandit, Monster. Everybody knows Bandit is a beast. Blue, Dozer, AJ, Poopy, Volts, Cozen Ruckus, Ink City, Slitty Shiz. He's been having bad luck, but is he as good as people think he is, or is he just not cut to win? Maybe that's a question. That's a narrative that I want to start. Is he not able to step up to the plate? Maybe he just folds under pressure. I don't know. Maybe we just start some beef. I don't know who wants to put money on Slitty. We'll see. Jake Morris. Maybe he's not as good as people think Jake Morris is. I don't know. Lutros, the best console player. Is he the best console player, or is Blue the best console player? Should we put them against each other somehow, or will they magically meet up? Is it fate? Is it destiny? Let's have the chat. Let's talk about it. Somebody get Slitty in here. Where's he at? But yeah, what do you guys think?
Listen, first of all, how dare you disrespect an absolute legend, a father figure, okay? A stud,
okay,
a young gentleman,
a father figure.
A young gentleman in Slitty Chiz. How dare you? I'll not stand by that.
Whoa. Cold Flame said he's not competing. Why? Oh, go ahead, Trey. Yeah, Cold Flame, you're competing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're
but go ahead.
Here's
Trey.
the thing. Rovik.
He's consistent.
He's consistent, but he cannot finish. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it to the championship this time.
All right, so
there's no way. 3 times in a row.
Let me defend Rovik real quick, Trey. What I respond to you real quick before you continue your,
All right.
You're nonsense. What I would say is that Rovik has lost by like 1 kill, 2 kills in the last game. You know how hard it is to make it through a 32-man bracket? So I don't think it's so much being able to finish. I think he's just going against really good competition. And for him to make it that far, no one else has done it. So that's hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Okay. Well, actually,
yeah.
Night Killer went twice, right? He's made it twice, I thought.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Night Killer.
Night Killer's made it twice. Rolex made it twice. Night Killer's only won once, and Rolex completely nutted both times.
Okay.
Absolutely fell apart at the end. Okay.
somebody found Slitty.
Slitty.
Slitty. Go ahead, go Trey. Can I tell him what I said? Because I'm not gonna hide.
Please say it, because these guys are being absolutely disrespectful in here today.
Slitty. I'm starting the narrative today. This is your 4th toxic tournament. You have choked under pressure 1 too many times. 1 too many times. I'm starting the narrative. Does Slitty has what it takes to win, or is he just not as good as we thought? What is the answer?
Listen,
he says RNG.
You could start this narrative on anybody who hasn't won. You can say that about anybody who has not won it.
But Trey, we're talking about people that are just play for fun. Some people have not won.
Okay.
Slitty, we look at him as a pro. Is he not a pro?
Is Cold Flame not a pro?
That's Cold Flame. Cold Flame shows up and he gets far at every tournament. That's why I'm not having him just saying he's watching and modding.
No, hold
he's
on.
Gonna play.
Is Calzone not a pro, Miller?
Cal only played one of them.
And he nutted.
No, he did good. He made it really far. He beat Gauze, one of the best players in the tournament. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It's really hard to do.
I mean, that's what we're talking about, though.
What I'm saying is I haven't seen Slitty in the quarters. I haven't seen Slitty 3rd round. Maybe he doesn't have what it takes.
Listen, I'm looking at the chat now. Nade Blader talking about he's underrated. Nade, you're barely good at 1v1s, all right? Just stay in creative, all right? Don't even come to the tourney. How about that?
I think if Nade sees Slitty early in the round, I think Nade might knock Slitty out. That's what I'm saying. I think Speedy might knock Slitty out. I think Slitty's going to be out first.
Are you serious?
First.
Speedy? Are you serious?
I think we have Slitty and early exit, and he might not be what he thought he was.
Y'all calling people out. Do we want these call outs? Can we get these call out first round? Speedy said who? Oh, Speedy said Cold Flame. He only saying they call Cold Flame.
I need Cold Flame to play tomorrow. He needs to stop being a whiny baby.
Say Speedy would beat Slitty again. Are you kidding me?
Wait, real quick. Somebody said the Panthers are trash, and it was Bass Pro Shop. Just wanted to tell you that.
Bass Pro Shop is trash, okay? How about that? Panthers aren't trash. We're 4-2.
Cameron Barber, welcome. Just wait. I was like second last, the first one. Wait, what? When I keep getting these stacked brackets. I don't know, Slitty.
Slitty's always in the hardest part of the bracket, and he always makes it to like the third or
that's
fourth
fair.
Round almost.
That's fair.
This dude's popping off.
He has been in the tough part of the bracket once. Not more than once.
Both times.
No, once.
Are you kidding me?
Once.
One time? Listen, Miller, one time.
Once.
He had what was his name? The kid who popped off. Oh my God, what was his name? Bandit. Popped off, and they were going kill for kill, and Slitty was still almost doing it, and then he died off spawn. Like that just happened.
Well, let me say something to that. Bandit was blowing him out of the water. Then Slitty started stealing kills.
Bandit started stealing the kills. Are you Miller? You cannot sit here. I'll bring the bot up right now. You cannot sit here.
Okay. Wait. Let me rephrase. I got that all the way wrong. You're right. You're correct. Slitty was snapping. He had a big lead, and then he lost it. You know what I call that? I call someone choking under pressure and losing a huge lead. That's what I call that.
Listen,
Slitty, I love you. I'm just doing this for content. All right.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. This is for the chat. All 17 people in here right now. Listen. You guys are gonna listen to this guy, okay? In the glasses with his hat on backwards.
Not gonna be arena squads, Nate.
You guys are gonna listen to this guy who's never had over 10 kills in his life, and he's gonna start talking on another streamer like that. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude?
Make sure you follow Slitty. No, I'm not saying he's a great streamer. What I'm saying, he might even be great in arenas or in Fortnite tournaments. I'm saying in the Toxic tournament, he has underperformed. And he might not be, he might not be capable of being toxic. He's too nice of a guy. Maybe that's a problem. He's not a killer. You know what I mean? He's not he doesn't have ice in his veins. You know what I mean?
He's not a killer. He's an absolute father figure, a big teddy bear, a lover, a winner. Someone you look up to.
Okay, Jacob.
Lurk, welcome. All the new people, say hi, give a wazam to Zelme. Guys, all new people, thank you for being here. We're popping off with the views today. This has been the highest amount of views ever on a podcast on YouTube.
Way, let's talk about
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube real quick too. What's up?
I picked Bandit.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video, please.
Bandit to win it all.
Yes, I'm picking
Bandit. You're throwing your money out the window with that one.
You said father figure. I'm Bandit's dad. I gotta support. Let's go.
if Slitty wins the tournament, if he wins the tournament, which is like a 1%, 2% chance. If Slitty wins the tournament, I will put $25 of my own money to play around with him at the end. And if he beats me, it's an additional 25 to the winner. But the thing is, I'm gonna be waiting at the finish line, and he won't be there. He's gonna be gone by the first lap, second lap, maybe. So.
First round exit, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying now?
I'm saying it's likely. I'm saying it's a 50-50 chance.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
$5 extra for the Chiz, man.
For yes, if Shiz makes it to the end, I would put 25 of my own money. Because these guys in these brackets are lucky that I'm not there. Because whoever would face me first round, they're out of there. But I can't play in my own tournament. It'll be easy. You know how toxic I am, man? Like, it'll be easy.
Oh, my gosh.
But anyways, if Slitty wants to meet me at the finish line, I will be waiting for him, and I would say, "Hey, let's run it."
Listen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'll go back. This is what I said the first tournament, I believe. Slitty is one of the few people in this tournament who can really be really toxic and still slap people.
Disagree.
I'm talking about pick them up by their feet, duck their head in some water, and mop the floor with them.
Trey,
I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
What do you?
I had to say one thing to that. We added points for that, right? I changed the rules.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
You get 3 points if you pick up your teammate and he's knocked, and you throw him off and eliminate him. That's an extra 3 points for everybody in chat. We updated the rules. If you don't know, Trey, go back to saying the nonsense you were saying about Slitty being good or something.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is Slitty's gonna look like freaking Hulk Hogan out here? Okay, Andre the Giant throwing people over the top rope, eliminating them like this the Royal Rumble out here, okay? Are you kidding me? How dare you doubt this guy? How dare you doubt this guy? There's probably 3 people in the tournament who is legitimately better than him.
Oh my God.
Argue me on that.
All right. When we release the brackets, if he faces Nade or Speedy, you already know Bandit, maybe even Blue. I have a lot of people knocking Slitty out. All right. My prediction is he won't go past the second round.
Yeah, my
50 push-ups on stream if he goes past the second round.
My prediction: Slitty doesn't get knocked once. You heard it here. You heard it here.
Man, this guy who got clapped by Bing is really saying some. Hey, I beat Bing 3 times in a row, Tasuki. Okay, it should have been 4, but I choked. And I'm streaming. I'm not all the way focused. Bing could get it again too. But no. All right, Bing is good. All right, let me slow down there. But Slitty is a whole other situation. Slitty's not getting past the second round. You heard it here first. Miller must have drank 2 beers again because I think he's drunk. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this. Listen, listen. He did. He he's good. He's the only one that would do that. You were gonna say some nonsensical thing about Slitty being good. I think.
Well, yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win it. Oh, I was talking to Bing today. Mm-hmm. Okay, listen, I don't want to start no beef between.
I think Bing is joining too. Bing takes out Slitty.
Yeah, he is. I was talking to him. He said we got 100% fully healthy Bing coming. All right.
Oh, that's dangerous.
And I don't want to start any drama.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Mm-hmm.
But when I was in his chat, he was talking about the same thing you are. He was saying, "Yo, I think Slitty. I wish I could full screen right now, Trey.
Well, no, are you serious?
Like, I just don't know if he's gonna do it. He's always choking. That's what he said. That's what he said when I was in his chat today, and that was after Slitty had hosted him, I believe. So I don't know what's going on.
What I say to that is, it's not toxic, even though it's a toxic tournament, but it's 2 words. I agree. He's right. There's another 2 words. There's a bunch of phrases I can say that are 2 words that he's right.
Hey, I think we should give Slitty a chance to come in here because I think we in sub chat, right?
Add him to the call. Join, please, Slitty. Join the call. I would love to hear your defense.
And listen, because it's unfair that you have to type and listen to Miller slander your name.
Bing said that, Speedy. Bing said that.
Y'all love to hate the best. I haven't seen the best perform to the best of his capability, so I don't know if you're the best right now. I don't know if I put you top 10.
Wow.
I don't know if I put you top 10 of the bracket. I'm just saying.
Disrespect.
Slitty, get in here and defend yourself.
Suzuki, I would agree. Oh, 10K mangoes. We're gonna start a channel in Discord. We're gonna get 50K mangoes. You get to choose one person that you think is gonna win the tournament, and then you write it in there on who you think is gonna win. And if you're right, 50K mangoes. Which we're gonna do a raffle with mangoes one day, so it's gonna come in handy. I believe we had winner's circle. It's under winner's circle. No, it's not under winner's circle. I lied. Don't listen to that. We're just scoring tourney bracket. I'll start one right now. I'll start one right now. Winner's choice. Hold on. Winner's choice. Okay.
Listen.
There's a winner's choice channel under Toxic Tourney. You get to pick one person out of the people that are competing, and if they're right, 50K mangoes. Go ahead, Trey. I'm sorry.
Let me make this bold prediction. I'm not saying where he's going to be landing because he did tell me.
Kofi, I don't understand what you said.
Speedy might pop off this tournament. You're hearing that here first.
I would agree.
He might, and that goes in with the bots. And this doesn't have to do with Speedy anymore. I mean, he is a bot, but now I'm talking about the bots. We might see multiple 20 bombs this tournament.
I agree.
Miller, ask Liddy to the call, Miller.
It's a call? Okay. Yeah. Real quick. Jao, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow, Toxic Tournament. If you could get in there, get in there. Speedy, I think, is going to do great. There's a winner's choice channel in Discord. You could name one person that you think is going to win. And if you're right, you got bragging rights as well. Which is dope. Wait, hold on. We're not in sub or something like that?
Yeah, we're in sub chat. Slitty. Sub chat. Yeah,
Slitty just joined sub chat in Discord. You've been in there before. His i3 ain't going to let him. Hey. Speedy impressed me. There we go.
Hey, Miller.
Yes.
What are you talking about right now, dog? Huh?
Have I said anything that is not accurate?
Hey, don't start backpedaling now, Miller. Acting all nervous.
No. I want to know. Have I said anything that I misinformed the people here?
Yes. All right. Well, again, first of all, you saying I took bandits kills? Boy, the video's on your YouTube channel.
Okay.
He started bunking my kills. All right.
Right. But what did I say after that, Slitty?
Now you're saying I'm underperforming?
No. I said you couldn't hold the lead. Oh, RNG, typical. Okay.
It's a kill race, RNG be like that.
Okay, well, this will be your 4th tournament. So if you have an early exit, we're going to have to start having the conversation, whether it's RNG or there's been 4 in a row where you just haven't made it to late in the tournament. What are you going to do this tournament, Slitty? Yep,
I'm landing safe because I've died off spawn too many damn games.
I agree.
That's the problem here.
Smart man.
I died off spawn too many times. So now I'm landing safe, I got my spot. I'm not saying where, but I got my spot. All right.
How far are you going to make it this tournament? That's what I want to know.
All the way. I'm getting your $25 too.
I would love to send you a PayPal with 25 extra bucks. Slitty, let me tell you what I think is going to happen. I think you're out by second round the latest. Second round the latest.
Incorrect.
It was so disrespectful.
Incorrect.
By the way, since we have Slitty Cheers in here, how do you think the new season will affect you in this tournament?
Good question, Zalman. Great question.
Well, you see, we may not have any mobility, but what people don't know, I'm the best fucking land boater there is. So I got all.
It's all about the land boat.
When everyone's gonna be walking around to the map looking for kills, I'm gonna be land boating around the map, fragging out. That's the strat.
Are you willing to tell people where you are landing and your strategy, Slitty Cheers?
You know,
hard hitting questions.
I wouldn't mind, but they might copy me, and it
God-
won't matter. It won't matter though because they won't be able to whatchamacallit, perform like me, even though they got my strat. They won't be able to execute it properly.
Slitty,
Oh,
gold.
I got another question.
Godly says hi to you, Slitty, real quick. I don't know if you know who Godly is. Godly, if you're available, come watch Slitty lose tomorrow. Like second, third round tops.
It keeps going up though. It's so interesting.
So who do you see as your biggest competitor tomorrow?
I don't even know who's fully in, but it might have to be it might be Gauze or I'm trying to think of who else is even good. I can't think of anyone.
Trying to get in.
I can't think of anyone.
Bandit Robic.
Tsuki said, I'm going to put him against the toughest bracket. Incorrect, Tsuki. It is randomized. I do it on stream where I shuffle all the names and it's computerized. I shuffle all the names and then it does it.
Unless we don't like you, then we'll switch it up and move you around.
I want Slitty to get the easiest people in the beginning. So then when we see him still lose, we'll say, okay, it wasn't RNG. It wasn't the brackets. It's Slitty. That's it.
Wow.
You get past the second round, I give you 50 push-ups on stream. Slitty. All right. And you could post a video, make fun of me. Slitty, I love you, man. I think you're a great streamer. Everybody go follow Slitty Shiz on Twitch. But when it comes to the Toxic Tournament, not good.
Slitty, they are putting a lot of dirt on your name. So I have a question.
know.
No. Not they. Not they.
It's Miller and some people in chat.
Zama, what do you think, Zama? Let me hear it. I
want to know, Speedy, if you don't get out the second round, what are you willing to give up since Miller putting money on the line that you won't make it out of that far?
Wait, what was
it? Are you willing to bet on yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you willing to bet on yourself?
If I lose before second round, then I owe Miller $20 or $25.
No. You know, Slitty, I'm not looking.
Oh, yeah.
No, Slitty.
Let's make it 100.
Slitty. I really don't want to get. I really don't want to get paid in my Cash App tomorrow. Like you're just guaranteeing me $25. I was just about to order Chinese food because I thought about, hey, I have money coming in tomorrow. Let's not do that. Slitty, I don't.
For you to buy me 2
the
weeks
bet
worth
is
of checkers.
I give you 25 extra bucks. We'll have a round against each other if you win it. But I'm not trying to take $25 for you.
It just depends on if I get to the round. If I beat you, that's not a question.
Oh, Tsuki said 100 push-ups live on stream if you don't get it.
Dude, that's an easy clap. I mean, I don't got
Witz is in the building
because I'm not gonna lose. But
Witz is another one. What do you guys think about Witz? Is he gonna perform?
No, I haven't seen these. I
haven't seen these Buffalo, New York guys. I think it might be something to do from Buffalo. There might be something in the water that they under pressure they just don't do well. I don't know. Is it a Buffalo, New York thing, Slitty? Can you explain?
Well, Jules is just a bot. And,
I would love to see Slitty versus Jules.
All I gotta say,
I got Witz winning that match easy.
Tough brackets, RNG. And me being a little bit too cocky and landing off spawn on hot drops.
Okay. That's fair.
Slitty. Like, you're
a little too cocky.
Oh, wait. What did Copeland say?
What? No, dude. I'm just okay. What I have to say, dude, I played with Slitty at like 9 in the morning. All I gotta say is my back was aching.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
So, like, I don't know. Like, you saw that rocket launcher clip where I threw Slitty to him because I was like, you know what? I'm done carrying him. Just take your kill.
Coldflame. I'm glad.
Shout out to people in Slitty chat. Jo, Colonel, Mr. Pud.
Everybody that's representing Slitty. Much love, guys. Real quick. Coldflame, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Join the tournament. I'm not accepting a no. You're gonna be available. You're gonna be in the tournament.
Well, I mean,
join, Coldflame.
You might as well, but it's not gonna be worth it. He's just.
Whoa! Okay.
You're talking to a defending champion.
I want him to join.
Where's your wait? You're talking to the champ. You're
I said you're talking to the champ.
You were over there. I defeated Bandit. I defeated Calzone OP. I defeated Roman.
Cold Flame, are you saying?
Listen to that bracket compared to mine.
Are you saying you've done more than Slitty and can prove that you're better? Is that what you're telling us right now? Are you saying you did what he never did? Are you the champion and he's the contender?
I say when it comes to clutching, that's C in Slitty's name. It ain't C.
Oh my!
That was the worst.
My name is.
Are you saying?
Because
wait.
Slitty Chiz is not
one thing.
clutch.
Cold Flame, I got one thing. I have a realization, chat. This is important. Trey, Zelme, I thought the C in Shiz represented clutch. I know what it is now.
It's choke.
It's choke. It's choke. That I got it now. I thought it meant clutch.
It's for clapping Cold Flame's cheeks, baby.
I like that.
I love it.
And the F in my name is for flaming you when I bop you.
The defending champ is in the call versus a contender. I love this.
Someone who's possibly not even in the tournament talking trash to someone who is in the tournament. Yeah.
Well, he won already, so I mean, you know, I get it.
Hey.
Can he repeat though?
You're only as good as your next game.
He's not repeat. He's getting first rounded.
First rounded.
Randomize the brackets, but put me and him up against first round.
Oh, that's a
Nah. I'm not doing that to you, Slitty. I'm not doing that to you, Slitty. I would be so hurt. I would be so.
Cold Flame, I understand. That wouldn't be very fair.
That would be the equivalent.
The Fortnite guys could be on our side and make it.
I don't. No, I can't have that, Slitty. I talk trash, but I want you to actually win a round. I don't want you to, go home.
Hey, can we make it where they automatically on the
He's
same
screaming mercy right now.
Yeah. I really don't want that to happen.
Wow.
Bro, Cold Flame's gonna run into a squad and he won't be able to build. He's toast. There's no chance.
What?
No
I've
chance.
improved a little bit, buddy.
Well, guess who attempted to teach
I'm not
this
gonna speed
man
out
how
the
to build?
20. What's up, Witz?
Father-
What were you saying?
Father figure Slitty attempted to teach
Yeah,
Cold
the
Flame how to
father
build.
figure.
Father figure Slitty. We
could
have
only
some
do it.
narratives.
I could not succeed. He's
Woo!
unteachable. It's bad.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the people that will knock Slitty out if they see him: Speedy, Blue, Nade, Cold Flame, Rovig, Bandit. I gotta take. I have so many people now, and just remember, I said this today. Real quick, let me look. Let me look in here real quick. Yo, by the way, Cold Flame, I'm not joking.
Describes my
You better join.
Are you?
Witz knocks him out. All right, so Witz.
Oh no!
AJ's not gonna be able to play. Witz, Prosper, Night Killer, Rovik, Nade,
Night Killer.
Yep, Nade, Bandit, Blue. Who else? Cold Flame. I got Luchos. I got them all knocking out Slitty. Remember I said it. Dozer.
Oh man.
All I'm gonna say is that I better be seeing people being toxic. I don't want no little prancy. Oh, there he is. Let me just try to steal a kill. No. Fucking be toxic. I was literally walking Calzone like a dog, making him bark when he got down.
Oh my gosh! Somebody get Cal in here right now.
Where's Calzone? Someone find them.
I felt bad if I was toxic, so I was nice.
Nah,
to him.
don't feel bad, Slee.
I'm ripping into people's.
You should. I hope so.
I'm ripping into people's hearts, dog.
Which wants Cold Flame first round?
Oh, Witz. Oh God, dude.
Quick commercial break. Blam. Thank you for coming to the podcast. We have $100 Toxic Tournament tomorrow. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being here. We're talking about who's gonna win this tournament tomorrow. We already have 3. I got some videos.
I'm gonna cosplay Witz. Ready? I'm dead. No, that's
Ryan. Ryan Quaco. Ryan. Is it Quaco Ryan?
Yes, it's Ryan.
Oh,
If it's you, Slitty, if it's you, I'm letting you know right now, Ryan. Slitty's not making it past the second round. We have confirmed that the C in Shiz stands for choke and not clutch. That's what we're saying. That's all we're saying.
Absolutely not.
Zaki Chan, welcome.
Slitty, are you willing to put that in your title for a week if you fail in the first 2 rounds?
Oh,
I don't even
No.
know.
Look.
But yes.
Slitty.
Okay.
Let's make a deal, Slitty. If you make it,
so I was just saying.
if you make it to the semifinals, I will have a command in my chat that when people, and I'll have to put it in my title every stream. When people write ! Slitty shit, they're gonna be like one of the best players ever, way better than Miller and anyone in this chat. It'll say something along those lines.
Well, that doesn't say much, but I mean, I'll take it anyway. You know.
But if you lose, I need the same command on your stream with Miller.
Easily.
Okay. All right. Cool.
There you have it. So I'll take that at the end of the week. So you got $25 on top. I gotta beat you, and now we got the title bet going on too. You know, people are just out here putting bounties on my head because they're so terrified.
Crazy. It's crazy when you're at the top. People want to see you fall.
They want to see the action.
The thing is that you haven't made it to the top of the mountain.
Well,
you have taken 2 steps and then somebody knocks you out. I don't know, Slitty. I don't know.
Brackets have been scuffed, but I'll take the hardest bracket possible and I'll knock every single.
I hope you get bots in the beginning just so I could see you in the semifinals and finals. I really want that to happen. If you get someone difficult, I might reshuffle the whole thing again just because I wanna be there to help you.
Nah, I want the difficult ones.
Okay. Zelme been quiet. I don't know. I feel like Zelme doesn't want to what do you have Slitty doing tomorrow, Zelme? Be honest.
Easy done.
I just said it. I said Slitty gonna make it to the finals and lose to Bandit. My son, I trained him. We've been practicing. We have been practicing.
Listen, you're pulling a Rovek. All right, Rovek got his first 20 bomb in his life on stream during
which is pretty crazy.
And you guys freaked out, acting like he does that every game. That was his first 20 bomb of his life. All right, and then Bandit, motherfucking, just boom gained some of my easy ass kills that I had 1 HP. So you guys hyping up Bandit for no reason. I'm about to clap his cheeks.
I agree with that actually.
I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with Slitty on the Bandit because I was expecting to be knocked out when I was going against Bandit. When he died off the rip twice, I was like, "What just happened?" The guy that's a fucking god just died twice off rip.
A lot of people are saying that Koflin's cracked.
This time, and then get in my land boat and fucking W key and everything.
Chat, real quick. What round will Slitty make it to? Is he winning it all? Is he getting off first? Just type in the round that you think he's either exiting or just write win it all if you think he's gonna win it all. We wrote winning easy. What do you guys think? Let's hear it because everybody in chat is saying that Koflame is cracked. That's all. I don't hear anyone saying anything bad about Koflame.
Hey, in the sub room, Bandit is getting a lot of love, even though I know he's not getting love on the stream. Y'all haters.
What? Slitty's getting a lot of love. Slitty got third round, winning all, third round.
Yup. At least third round. That's what I said. Yeah, at least third round.
I want to do the brackets now so bad. It's not gonna work. I want to do the bracket now so bad.
I don't see any round 2s, no round 1s, nothing like that, Miller. You out of your mind, boy.
All right, so right now we have if we have 30 people, and we need 2 more people. But if not, we'll just. What do you think, Trey? Do you think we should release it tonight, or you think we should release it right before the tournament tomorrow?
Probably a little earlier.
I think it should be
right now.
Do it before tomorrow. That way people can kind of look at where they're at.
Okay. Well, we still have 2 spots. So if 2 spots don't get filled, then we won't do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'll be streaming later tonight, and then maybe somebody does it in between that time. So
that's 2 spots with Cal.
Tonight.
And what about Bing? Bing has.
Oh no, with Cal there'll be just 1 person left. So tell Cal to sign up.
Yeah. What about Bing?
And Bing too. Yeah. I gotta take. Well, I'll leave Losmic's name in there, but I know he's not competing tomorrow. But I'll leave it in there. So maybe 3 are. But Cal and Bing, so we need 1. But they have to sign up through the entry giveaway so I can add them to the thing.
Yeah.
But that's all. Mm-hmm.
Hey, we want to interview Cal now before the tournament. So
is he here?
Somebody get out. Yeah, he's in the Slitty stream.
Oh, this is gonna be. We got some interviewees. Who else is in the chat that's in the tournament? If you guys want to talk your trash, just let us know, and then we'll add you. But we already heard from Slitty.
But listen, don't come up in here talking trash and then y'all play like doo-doo.
It's gonna be the easiest bet of my life. The only person.
That's what I feel Slitty's doing now, Trey. I'm sorry.
Hey Miller, we didn't release the contract. I mean, we didn't release the. You mean bracket? Why y'all saying contract? Release the bracket. That's what they want.
But we have Bing. We have released a tonight. We'll do it tonight on stream. I'll get Trey in a call. I'll get Zelme in a call, or we might just do it on a podcast tonight. Whatever works. Whatever. We might stream and then jump in a podcast, whatever. But we will most likely release it tonight if we get the 32 people in there.
Yep. I can't wait to meet my foes. My prey.
Cal.
So who's about to get these hands?
Oh, welcome. Calzone OP.
Not this boy. This bot took me out the one time. I'm never letting that happen again.
How easy was that, Cal? Can you explain?
That was so easy. I actually gave him another chance. What happened, Slitty?
Wow. That's true.
And I want to point out that I didn't even get the points for the res because it had nothing to do with it. I literally just gave him another shot.
You didn't need it. Gotcha.
I didn't need it.
Cal, my hypothesis, what I've been saying this whole time, is that I think we just gotta face the facts that maybe Slitty is not as good as we think he is. What do you think about that, Cal? Like, am I crazy for saying that?
Hard.
No comment.
No
comment.
You know what that means. God. You know what that means. You know what that means, guys. You know what no comment means. Maybe he's just not who we thought he was.
You on your podcast, you know. I understand.
Hey, Cal, I have a
said
question.
Nothing. I have an answer.
Okay, Cal, I have a question for you.
I have an answer
if you're
for
to
you.
be tomorrow, who is your biggest competition?
Nobody.
I love it.
I like that.
I don't even know what that word means.
There's no Bandit, no Cold Flame, no Slitty.
Cold Flame who? Who's that?
Who's the defending champion?
The guy that walked you like a dog?
I killed myself in the storm. Yo, Trey, what did I say about that? Where's Trey?
He can't hear me, but
yeah, I can't hear Trey. I think he's muted.
Oh, he's in the podcast because he can't. His Discord doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah, Trey knows everything. That's all I gotta say.
He said Trey knows everything. Trey.
He said Trey knows what's up.
Listen, I was talking to Cal earlier too.
Trey's always had my back as number one.
I have Slitty out.
Very true.
All right, let me make my prediction on Cal. Now, Cal faced one of the toughest opponents and took him out. He took out Gauze. Somebody find Gauze too because
who was that?
He's not in the tournament tomorrow, or he didn't sign up. But anyways,
who was that?
Cal took out Gauze, and that was one of the most exciting matches I've ever seen. Now, what do I think about Cal? I think Cal is that.
Oh no!
Here. Let me explain real quick. All right, there are those, right? They grow up and they're boxing since they're 4 years old, right? You know, their daddy puts them in the best training environments, and then you have that one kid that he just beats up people in school. He has no training, but when a fight is set up, he wins, right? And people say, you know what? Maybe you should take this on professionally. Cal is that guy. Cal is a guy that he has no training. He has all the odds against him, but he's just that tough kid, you know, from a small town. I would say Cal is going to make it at least to the third round, if not semifinals, and then we'll see what happens from there. What do you say about that, Trey?
I think that he'll make it at least to the third round, possibly semifinals. I agree.
Okay. Because we can't hear Trey.
Not sure about the small town fighter kid, but
yeah,
Cal does have some skill with him. I will say
he said Cal does have some skill. He doesn't know about the whole small town thing or whatever. Cal plays Crunker. He plays, any auto chess maybe, and then he comes in here and he claps. I have him just clapping tomorrow. When he's in focus mode, I think he takes out Slitty easy.
I expect Cal's sex appeal to lead him pretty far easily.
You think Cal's sex appeal will reign? Is that what you're saying, Trey?
Yeah, it'll lead him pretty far.
I just got to wink at him.
You just got to wink.
Listen, he's got a new setup with the stream.
Mike,
he's got a new backdrop and everything.
Oh man, I have to do the brackets tonight so we could have another conversation. But I can't wait to see who Slitty's up against.
Yeah, man, we need to move on to relationship.
I can't wait to see who I have to clap too.
What's that?
I said we need to put the relationship advice because we can continue this tonight. Set up interviews and everything.
We'll continue this Fortnite Toxic Tournament talk tonight. We will.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to talk about how Slitty's. I actually can't wait to watch Slitty's games right now. I really can't. Just
I
so-
already won. I already won. The tournament has already ended.
Oh,
Your
Speedy's
eyes
here,
are
guys.
gonna
Everyone
let you
leave.
Connect to the damn game.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my
This shit
Okay.
is gonna crash.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you right now, it's already over. It hasn't even started. It's already over.
Bro, I'm in creative right now, getting these edits all warmed up.
1v1 me right now. I dare you. 1v1 me right now.
Lord,
If you're good at the game, 1v1 me right now.
Wait a second.
What's up, Cal?
Do you hear that?
I don't.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yo. I that that person that started making those toxic tournament T-shirts. They're on the line. They just told me they embroidered it already on the back. They wanted to ask me if I wanted to be capitalized or lowercase.
Yo.
Oh my god.
So Cal, you're saying easy win.
Wait, who's Cal?
I should send the shirt already.
Who's Cal? I've never heard that guy.
I already used that one, man. It's that one's already over. You could try another one though.
I should already print it. Is what you're telling me.
The guy just told me on the phone, man. I don't know.
Cal, bro, you're hilarious, man.
Gosh.
I cannot, bro. He goes, you hear that? You hear that? Oh my.
He said, "Yeah, I'll take that in extra small, please." I'm kidding.
Oh, you're what Cal? What Trey said, Cal?
No, I wish we could hear Trey.
Oh no, Trey goes. Oh yeah, he also said, yeah, I'll take that in extra small.
Oh man, dude, I'm a happy medium now. I'm a happy medium in all sizes.
It's a joke. I swear.
I'm gonna clip the part where Cal said, Cal, just so you know ahead of time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna clip the whole thing that you said
Go
about
ahead.
the embroidered shirt. I gotta post that on Instagram and Twitter. That was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Second funniest was Slitty going on a rant about how he's gonna win. But
what?
But anyways.
By the way, everybody in chat, come back tonight. We have bingo.
Your mic is cutting out. Zelma, your mic is cutting out. Can you say it again?
I think we're gonna have people like the Bingaroo tonight and everybody else interviewed after we put the bracket out, so we can legit talk about it because we'll have a bracket in front of us. It's gonna be amazing.
Zelma, we lost your camera on stuff.
Edits. I see you. You can't even edit for life, man.
I'm tabbing
watching.
out of the game.
I'll watch you right now. I'll watch you right now. I saw you choke all those edits.
I'm tabbing out of the game.
The thing is that
no, you're trashing the game.
Tatsuki, are you saying you have no faith in Slitty? Is that what you're telling me? That you would have to pay in order for that comment to happen?
Those stairs. What is this?
I understand.
What is this, Slitty?
I get it.
Let's get
what is
this
this?
going.
All right. I'm hopping on right after
you know you know how weird these stair edits are right here.
Okay, buddy. I could do that with my eyes closed.
Slamming through them like butter, baby. Slamming through.
Speedy, real quick. Let's say you're not in the picture. Who do you got winning, Speedy? Real quick before we get on to the relationship advice.
If I had to be honest, I have to put my man Rovik on winning
He's
the
not.
tourney.
Listen.
Rovik.
He's not even won one of them.
Last time I checked, that dude got walked.
We can get Rovik in tonight.
Talzin, have you ever been to the finals? Have you ever been to the finals? Yeah, I can't. Sorry, I can't hear you. Did you say something?
Oh,
never.
You have
my
to
bad.
be
My
Bing.
bad.
Bing lost like second, third round last time. I mean, he's
Wait,
healthy now. He's not gonna win.
Slitty, have you ever won the tourney or at least gone second?
No,
I don't think so. You didn't get it on my face.
I haven't gotten bots like
I
you, Speedy,
don't
right?
care. I don't care.
I
I
haven't
almost
gotten
beat
bots
you.
like
I almost
you.
beat you.
Who did with an I3? Speedy.
But then I now realize though you guys don't get high kills at all, so I don't gotta play it like UMG killers. So I can just get kills towards the end of the game.
Are you saying 3 a game is enough, Slitty?
I mean, I can get more than that, but yeah, it is enough.
Oh, okay. You'll give him a little more credit.
Who's this
telling you right
fat
now,
Speedy guy?
Tatsuki winning. Bing is not gonna win. I'll tell you that right now. Bing is gonna choke. It's a buff. It's a Slitty circle kind of thing. Slitty, Bing, anyone from Buffalo, New York, they're out. They're out early.
He just did the whole city.
They're out early. Anyone from Buffalo, New York, I don't know if it's too cold so their fingers get too stale or something. Anyone from Buffalo, New York, I will not put my money on them. I'm saying that right now. If you're a little, where you at, Cal? Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Long Island, you're good. Staten Island, you're good. Cold Flame is probably near
Canada,
Brooklyn somewhere.
Canada #1.
Anywhere outside of Buffalo, you're okay.
Canadian land has nothing on the U.S.
Are you kidding me?
Canada won once, right? Wait, no, Canada hasn't won at all.
Nah,
Second place like 4 times.
Hey, listen here. Canada's about to win this tourney, all right? It's already over.
We do have Rovik, Bandit, and Speedy. That I might have to put a Canadian flag behind me tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Sir.
I don't know. I might have to cop a Canadian
I'm telling
flag
you right
tomorrow.
now, every time I go to my spot, I get more than 10 kills off spawn. Well, at least 7 kills off spawn. I'm the best player out here.
How mad would my Americans be?
Buffalo Bills jersey tomorrow.
It's okay.
Yo, how mad would y'all be if I have a Can I find one, bro? If I find like a small Canadian flag, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have it behind me, bro. I'm Team Canada tomorrow, bro. I am Team Canada tomorrow.
Yeah, you're the type.
That's okay though. The only thing that a Canadian has ever won was a maple syrup contest, and this ain't a maple syrup contest.
Yo, Cal, I want to see something special from you tomorrow.
My realm.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Anyone from Buffalo, they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
There's no poonteens in Fortnite. You got nothing on us. No Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's all you guys got. Maybe some moose here and there. What are they? What's the plural on a moose? Mooses? Moosei? You should know. That's all you got over there.
Wait, what are you saying? Sorry, I don't understand the words you're speaking out of your mouth.
Should I speak French? Je m'appelle français.
Yeah, I'm full French.
You're from Quebec.
I got Canada winning it tomorrow.
Exactly, Miller. Exactly.
I got Canada winning it tomorrow.
I picked Bandit, so I do too, actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Zelma. Yes,
oh,
sir.
Let's go, Zelma. Just tell them the truth. They suck. Just tell them the truth.
Yeah, America sucks, man. You guys are trash at the game. You guys are trash at the game. All Americans are trash.
I'm still
all Americans are trash.
It's 1v1 right now, but you're stalling.
I'm waiting till the podcast is over. I have to be a real one out here, you know.
Oh, you're waiting for your i3 to boot up the game, aren't you? I got you.
God, I can't run the internet, Discord, and Fortnite all at the same time. It's impossible. It's just.
Yo, Trey, say something real quick.
Hello.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't have.
Oh, I didn't mute myself.
I can't hear Trey, man. I'm so sad.
Oh yeah. The people want to hear you, Trey. They just can't.
I know. I hear him.
Trey, join the Discord, man.
Or join the Discord. Join the Discord, and I'll mute you, and you can talk to them if anything.
It's not gonna work though, right?
You can't be in both. I don't know. Can you?
You know his echo thing earlier was bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just mute him, and then we'll be good. Trey, I mean Zelma, I think.
Oh, I muted him on Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you too. You should be able to talk to them. See if they can hear you. Try it at least. Oh no, I don't hear you at all. Never mind, Trey. If you hear me out there, Trey, go back to the thing. Then I guess I can't hear you.
So you can always do what you want.
Yeah, we try. All right. Shall we go on to the next topic and finish up?
Yeah, let's talk about relationships because we can have this other one tonight, and everybody here to.
We'll see the bracket still.
Yeah, and they can know who they're going against. They can talk direct toxicity to who they
guys. Real quick, one more thing about the Fortnite thing. If you guys could find. We need just a few more people, like 2 more people, 3 more people. I think we got it full, but there's always people that drop out mid-tournament or whatever. Or like, so if you guys find like gauze, and just find good people, don't find like, people that are not good, but maybe like 2 or 3 people. If we get like 2 or 3 more people to sign up, or just to be there during the tournament tomorrow. They don't have to sub or whatever. I'm not asking for a sub. If they could just be there present, let them know, hey, there's gonna be a tournament tomorrow. Just watch the tournament. In case someone drops out, we can add you in. That's the last thing I'll say about that.
If I got any more Canadians into the tourney, it'd be over. Like I can't, man.
I have Canada winning tomorrow, but anyway. That's the last thing I have to say about that.
Yeah, Canada all the way, man.
All right, so back to Go ahead.
A regular scheduled podcast.
Yep. I mean, we've been on for an hour 45, so we should end it like in 15, 20.
Yeah, that also like we don't have much time for this. Got in the tournament talk, and then it got lit in here.
Trey's fault.
My bad. That's on me.
I still be able to hear my
never happened again.
Son. I'm so upset. But I'm sure he was only talking good about me. Trey knows what's up. He got a brain. I'm like, no.
He can watch back the.
Trey's talking about you right now,
and he'll see. I always represent. It's a true natural-born father figure. I'll never disrespect.
That's right, baby. Let's go.
A 12-hour podcast. That's a negatory, Tsuki. That's a negatory. Oh man. All right.
Let's talk about relationships. Miller DC.
What about him?
Trey Bomb.
Miller doesn't know anything about it. He got that
All right,
girl in high school.
All right. So me, I've been married for 5 years. You guys mostly know. Before that, it was Speedy's mom. I could get into that to like learn.
Respect.
That's a little weird.
I hear she's a fine lady.
Yes. Shout out to Miller on the pass on
can I tell you
that one.
something?
Appreciate that, Miller.
What's up, Speedy?
Was Spooky the girl was the girl that you met in high school where you had that weird kiss?
No, she wasn't. No.
Are you sure?
I gave the story about my first kiss. It wasn't high school, it was middle school.
This is your first kiss, man.
Traumatizing.
Ever
You didn't get
since
your
that,
first kiss yet, right?
What?
I don't even. Have you touched a girl's shoulder yet?
Yes.
You touched a girl's shoulder before? Okay. No, I mean,
You know it's bad when he goes, yes.
No, Speedy, I'm just.
buddy,
Hey,
okay.
you get cooties if you kiss a girl, Speedy. So
Like,
stay
yes,
away from that, okay?
I
You gotta
did
be 16
hover
and older.
hand. Sorry, Billy. I thought you were done. I was like,
No, you're. Oh my
What?
god.
I did use the hover hand.
My bad.
Tomorrow's Coldflame and his girl's 8-year anniversary. That's great. Celebrate the day after. Tomorrow you're playing a Toxic Tournament. Or celebrate like with a morning breakfast or something. No, Coldflame, you're playing tomorrow, but yes. Give her some flowers, tell her you're busy, take her out at night after you win.
Whoa,
Bro, after you win, you
whoa.
have $100 to spend. You have an extra $100 to spend.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm
No,
screenshotting
play afterwards.
that Coldflame. You forgot. Oh my god.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yikes.
That's messed up.
Really had to
No,
remind
yo,
you.
go afterwards. No, but happy 8-year anniversary, man. That's amazing,
Yeah,
man.
happy
Just
8
win
years.
and then
Yeah,
celebrate
happy
after that.
anniversary,
Coldflame, tell us about relationships. How do they work, man?
Yeah,
I won't tell her.
I can't share my tips. You guys know how many e-girls I pull on the daily, you know what I'm saying? I can't share my love tips. That's classified information.
Coldflame said pick and choose your fights.
But on a serious subject,
I'm telling you right now, all the e-girls that Slitty's got, they're all guys that put high girl voices on. I'm telling you right now.
Is that true?
It's 100% true. No way.
Is
That's
it-
how I get so many, because I'm the one dude who accepts the traps, you know what I'm
I love
saying?
that.
I accept the
Respectful
Easy
dinner.
clap. They're all
How we starting
reserved
this
for me.
relationship conversation, Zelme?
Well, before you do, I'm gonna get out of your hair because you know I'm just an e-girl slayer. You know I don't really get into
E-girl
relationships.
slayer?
I just slay the e-girls and pass
Oh,
on to the next
man.
one. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what it is.
Enjoy your
Yo.
stream. Enjoy your
oh,
stream.
yes, yes.
I'll
I
catch
must
you
get back
tonight
to
or
clapping
tomorrow with the
Jules'
brackets.
cheeks.
All right,
Oh,
bro.
I'll be there tonight talking more shit since
All
you
right.
underestimated me. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
let's
But
go.
just know, everybody,
Let's go.
the
Estimating
money
you
is
accurately,
mine.
but,
The $25 is also mine. The T-shirt, everything's mine, boys.
Okay, we shall see.
Plus, then I get a discount on.
Side note, he's a virgin.
I also get half off on the hoodie
Someone
Miller's
said.
saving for me if I win.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah, it's
We'll
a
see.
deal. It's
That's
a
gonna
deal.
be a weird hoodie to be wearing with Calzone OP on its back.
Yo.
Listen, I'm not talking about
God.
the free T-shirt I'm getting. All right, I'm
man.
talking about the hoodie.
Oh no, they're
Collins
never
come
talking
on.
about a T-shirt.
Oh, Collins. The
We
phone
win
call
it
thing
all.
was hilarious. The phone call thing was hilarious. Oh my god. All right, man.
All right, enjoy your relationship,
Slim.
talk peasants.
All
I'll
right.
be back tonight. Talk
All
shit.
right, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be out of here as
Okay.
well. I'll leave it
Yeah.
to the maple syrup master over here.
Oh, I'm dipping, bro.
To
I'm
the-
dipping. I don't want none of this.
Yeah, you be dipping those
He said,
French
"I wanna-"
toaster sticks in that maple syrup. All right, I will catch you guys later. Have a great rest of
Yo,
your night.
Kyle, have a good
All
night,
right.
man. I'll catch you later, broski.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, later, man.
All right, bye, guys.
I'm winning it all. Bye bye.
Oh, I already won it. What are you talking about? I win.
all right, we got everybody out.
I love all the exposure you get in Fortnite now. What do you mean by that, Dozer?
He experience, Miller. Experience.
Oh, experience. Oh, damn, I'm an idiot. All right, Trey, Zelman, how we starting this?
We talking
To
about
finish.
relationships. We trying to go into inside gaming. So today we want to talk about Trey Miller. What do you think about when you see a girl? Do you shoot your shot instantly?
Well, I don't because I'm married, but Trey, what do you do?
I'm talking about for other. We're giving advice, Miller. We
Oh,
think
advice,
relationship
advice.
advice.
I thought you meant, I thought you were directing that to me. All right, advice. Oh, like how to shoot your shot? I could show you some tips. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, I don't know. Pookie told us what happened.
Okay, here we go. Flame.
What?
I was on your side. Anyways, go ahead, Trey.
Listen, If you can hit it, shoot it. Okay? If you think you're going to miss, could go off the backboard, I say take it anyways. But listen, the worst thing that could happen is she says no, and then you never see her again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the best thing that could happen is she says
like
yes, and you never see her again. You know what I'm saying? So it works out either way. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Yeah.
Speedy says I slide in those DMs with no effort.
Yeah, you go, man. Why not? Like, especially if you don't see him no more, if it's not a chance. Like, if you like saw a girl at work, like you were talking about the other day, you see a girl at work, you can study habits, and if you really like the girl, you can figure out a way to like it. Like, for instance, if a girl like Chinese food or something, and you just notice that habit, and you don't really know how to talk to her, but you just speaking like a friendly way, just one day bring in, say I'm going to eat Chinese, take on a date, boom, boom, bap.
Boom, boom,
That's a
bap.
shot.
Boom, boom,
boom, boom, bap. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, bap. That's what it is. But but the other thing is like but if you see a girl, you should shoot your shot, man. It ain't what you like Trey said, what do you have to miss? Now the question is, like, what do you have to lose? She say no, you never see again, like Trey. But the question is, how do you approach her, Trey?
So okay, so listen. This is actually something I struggle with out here because everybody's so let me choose my words wisely. Like yeah, bougie and like
Are you saying it was easier in North Carolina?
In North Carolina, you can be a little like you can be a little bit more aggressive. Out here, you got to be like I try to find the line of being respectful where I'm not like everybody that's getting me too'd is out here. You know what I'm saying? So you got to walk the line of like
are they like snobby?
They're looking to be offended. You know what I'm saying? Huh? I guess snobby would be a word, but like
snobby shores.
Dating out here is really weird. Like it's either like it's some I don't know how to explain it. It's a lot of
hit us with it,
like substantial flirting. Like you can flirt and stuff, but you can't like step over a line because everybody wants to be offended out here. That's kind of how I feel in a way.
Are you saying the times we live in make it harder to approach a girl?
Yeah, and not even that. And not even that. Also, like I'm in the hub of like.
Yeah, you're in LA, right?
Yeah, where I come from and where I'm at now is two totally opposite. Like ends of the spectrum completely, like from the south all the way to like the hub of progressiveness and liberals and all the
in LA,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like people will find out, girls will find out from North Carolina, and it's almost like I have to go down the whole political spectrum. Like I've been asked so many times, who did I vote for before I've even like continued a conversation.
Like, why does that matter?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. I'm like, why does that matter? And they'll start asking me my views on like.
They already hate that answer, so you're like,
and I won't answer. I'll just be like, like, I don't vote or whatever.
I got one for you,
like
Trey.
Brush it off, and it's
I got one for you, Trey.
What?
When they ask you who, wait, before you even ask me, like, who do you vote for? You hit them with a quick, like, well, let me take you out to dinner and we could talk all about it. There you go. There you go.
Listen, Miller.
It's
at the dinner, Miller. It's at the dinner.
Oh, you're already there. I thought we were talking about like initial steps. Okay. I thought we were talking about like first, getting to first base.
A lot of the girls, I'm not even lying. Most of the girls out here, I'll let them take like a little shot at me, and then I'll be like, all right, cool, and then I'll just go for it.
You're a passive guy.
Like I'll read into their. What's going on? I bet. All right, bet. Here we go. North Carolina, I might just holler. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not out there right now, and I feel like I run that area. Like mentally, that's how I think of it. So I'm like, I don't even care.
Got you.
In a way.
You're a counter puncher in LA, where you're more like offensive. Yeah. You're Manny Pacquiao in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like I don't know. You got to read your surroundings. I feel like.
Mike said, "Trey, just stick your tongue out and you win." I always make sure that the girl is a good person. Speedy, that's important.
Is Trey a cute dog? What are you saying, Mike? Try cute out.
B said he's only been in long distance in long relationships, like 3+ years. That's long. That's long.
See, I've been in like 2 serious relationships that. I mean, I guess one was serious. One of them was serious, and that's still like she's. I wouldn't say love of my life, but like
you still in love, Trey? Because when you started talking about it, your eyes got kind of like.
Hey, she's about to get married.
Kind of small.
She's about to get married this week, and y'all might not see me ever again. Okay. Are
you gonna object, or you look like you're in love still, bro?
I'm hurt. I'm battling. Do I shoot my shot right now? You know. Do I shoot my shot right now?
That's a tough one. To see someone that you liked. Have you guys ever dealt with that where you like a girl, you let it slip, you mess up, and then you realize what you did?
Yeah, that's.
Can I be honest? I've never been in a serious relationship because I get bored. That's terrible, but.
No, that's normal. I used to get bored all the time.
Listen, I will.
Maybe it's probably because.
I will say this: I've been on the other opposite side of the spectrum. Here. I had a thing with a girl. We never like officially dated, but we were together, or whatever. And I kind of like cut her off, kind of like was just kind of did her dirty in a way. And she ends up like getting with this dude. They ended up like having a kid, and then it's like down the road, right? And it's like a month before their wedding, and I get a message from her, right? And I'm like, what is this? So I read it, and it's like, she's kind of saying like, sometimes I still think about things.
Oh no.
Like, do you ever think about what could have happened, or like it always ended bad? I never had like all like going in on all this stuff, and I'm literally like, what is happening right now? Like, what is going on?
How you getting married when you're thinking about these things?
Yeah, there's no way this is happening. And
have y'all ever got that text? I get texts that say, "Hey, I'm leaving my husband. What's up?" And I'm like, "What?"
Oh snap! See, I'm not there
yet. Yeah, I'm not there yet.
I'm like,
I'm
"What?"
not there yet.
Okay. Yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm leaving him. So what's up?" I'm like, "All right." Wasn't I like there when you was getting married? This is weird. Okay, I don't do it.
I was in your wedding. What do you mean? I was in the wedding.
This might be unpopular, man, but that's why it feels nice to be married. I don't have to deal with none of that stuff for the most part. Like I just
especially if you got a good girl. Pookie's a good girl.
Yeah, I mean, I had my fair share of like high school, middle school, college, where I was everybody messes. I'm just happy like I don't have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like where like I feel like a lot of people like they have a kid by mistake and then they're like stuck. Luckily, like I made my fair share of mistakes, dated my fair share of girls where like I'm glad that it didn't work out. You know what I mean? So, but at the time, man, when you're young, all you want to do is date a bunch of different girls, get to know them. Which is there's nothing wrong with like date. The thing is when it depends on your intentions. If you have the mentality, I just want to date a bunch of girls because I like dating a bunch of girls and I want to like get around with a bunch of girls, you're never gonna get like anywhere in life besides like just spending a lot of money. That's one thing. Girls are expensive. You take them on dates and stuff like that. Girls are bread. That's number one. Oh
my God, are you kidding me?
Girls are bread. That's number one. Number two, if you really think about it, like if I don't want to sound like negative Nancy and like I'm not talking as a single man, so just remember that. But like I look back at it now, and maybe a lot of you guys are there or gonna get there. Where like I wasted so much time with girls that I could have been doing something with my I wasted so much time like talking to girls and wasted so much money like as far as like going out. There's not crazy money, but like I just wasted so much of my life trying to talk to different girls when at the end of the day like they didn't deserve me to take them out to the movies. I'm not saying I'm nice like that. I'm just saying like like I wasn't picky enough. As men, sometimes we're not picky enough. We our standards or our bar is low. You want to go out? Yeah, let's go out. And you're wasting time. You're wasting time.
And Chad, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Being a player is not worth it. That's a lot of time. Get one girlfriend and you learn how much time that is.
Oh, let's go.
Get 3 or 4 and you learn how much even more time.
Listen, that's why I'm happy.
Investing your time.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm happy I experienced all this stuff in high school and I'm gonna say high school is the best place to do it, but college and stuff, just partying and getting all the, I guess, the wildness out of my system. I feel like everybody has to kind of do that Because if you get sheltered for so long or whatever, then you go out and then you'll just go off. I've seen so many people just go wild. Yeah.
And it mess them up because people take advantage of you, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you've never been outside and you outside for time, the people are not your friends. Sometimes they just want to eat stupid stuff.
Your mic is cutting out a little bit, Zelmer.
Oh,
that's like you saying that about like you not getting a girl pregnant and stuff, bro. I look back and I'm like, dude, God was looking out for me, bro. Like, man,
bro.
Like I thank him
for
so much for just like things where I'm just like, bro, that could have just been absolute trouble right there.
I want to share a personal story, so it's not that bad. Maybe I'll delete it if I have to.
That's for the podcast tonight, I guess.
Yeah, let me ask Trey and Zelme, but like through message, because I don't know if I should be sharing personal information like that. I'm not saying the girl or anything. I'm just saying I had a scare. That's all I can say about that now. And I don't know if I should share that experience. But what I'm saying is that, Trey, I feel the same way. Where like, bro, things could have went wrong so many times. Where I'm like, I wouldn't be as blessed as I am today in a sense because of girls. Girls could mess you up, or they could lift you up.
Pregnant, I was like, no, but it wasn't mine, so I'm happy. Made it.
A girl could really make you or break you as far as like they could inspire you or push you to do good things or bad things. Yeah,
that's why I just said that, Trey. I just said, it was her boyfriend. Don't live this life, chat. That is very dangerous. You can get killed.
Yeah, that's what, dude. Honestly, the way things are now,
murder you.
People will murder you for things like this. Like dudes are crazy when it comes to love, dude. Like I've done some wild stuff off of just like because I liked a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like not even because we were like about to get married. Like just because I liked her, I would be acting kind of reckless. So people are crazy. That's why when that whole married thing happened, I was just like, I'm all right. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I did play into it a little bit, and then she hit me up again. I was like, listen, this is like, nah, we can't be doing this or whatever. You know, I kind of ended it there. But it's like, bro, this is real stuff, real feelings, real emotions, real things can happen. Like you got to be careful with this stuff. That is the dark side of it. Honestly, that is true.
As the older I get, the more I realize.
And by the way,
go ahead.
That can happen.
And by the way, chat, I'm gonna give y'all advice. Girls have boos, and you're not their boyfriend, you're their boo. You're a food boo. You're a clothes boo. I'm just
food,
like
food boo.
I found this up.
You said food boo?
Oh,
food boo.
Food boo, man. Food bae. Let's say food bae.
Oh yeah, they just take you out.
Like, bro,
they just want you to
take. Yo, you want to hang out? Just so you pay for the food, and they really don't
I'm
like.
Good.
I'm being honest with you.
I never really had that.
I'm dead serious. They will do that.
I'm good.
Trav, you seen that?
I've had.
I feel like I could tell.
I've had like girls that I would say that might have used me for like partying.
Gotcha. That's normal.
That too.
That's normal. That's normal.
Yeah, like hey, I'm 18. You're 21. Go buy liquor.
Yep.
You have dudes do that. You have dudes do that too. I'm just saying. So you got to be careful and wise. I actually seen it. I actually got you one. I was fooled by one time.
I've seen girls twist guys' minds bad, man.
With that being said, though, I honestly think if I feel like I'm wasting my time, I'll be like, you know, if I'm not feeling like I'm getting something out of it, I'll really just. I won't even give it any attention, really.
That's good.
Yeah, man, you just gotta find somebody to fit your energy and rock with it and see where it goes, man. Stop, like, and if you search for something, you might find something bad. That's the bad thing about stuff. That's the male and female. That's male and female advice. You go out there looking for something, like searching. Sometimes you just figure out something in your head and just make it up, man. And it's end up being bad.
Tsuki said date chicks who make just as much as you.
Wait,
split checks. Tsuki said date chicks who make.
I was going to ask Miller how long he's been married. I didn't know that.
How long have I been married? I've been married for
5 years.
Yo, I muted myself that whole time with you guys. My bad. I've been married for 5 years. Like about how long ago was that? August 25th? Not too long ago.
So everybody says, man, it's always different when you get married. Is it different? Like, has anything changed?
All right. So I did it the old school way. That's the thing. Like, you know, her dad.
You got married pretty young.
I got married when I'm 29 now. I got married when I was 25. Well, I got married super young, right? Compared to like most people, right? Now the thing is, when people get married nowadays, they're already living together. They're already doing. A lot of times they have a kid. Most of the time, I would even say they already have a kid. So I would say with people like that, it doesn't change much. For me, it did because I didn't live with her already. You know, like she stayed over at times and stuff like that, but she didn't live with us or whatever. So it changed as far as like getting used to living with someone. Honestly, like I had a lot of bad habits that I didn't know about. You know, and she, you know, when you get married, you start realizing a little more things that you don't like about them and things they don't like about you. It's not like a physical thing. It's like, yo, why you leave the toilet seat up? Or I hate that you leave the plate here. Like little things like that. But for me, it changed in that sense. But I feel like our background, as far as like our beliefs, we don't look at divorce as like a thing. Oh, like you divorce when you get mad. We already have a mindset or a view that when we have a problem, an argument, a situation, a disagreement, we're already thinking of like, how do we fix it? Yeah. And when we always apologize to each other. So I feel like that makes our relationship stronger. Yeah. So I'm not saying our marriage is perfect. I'm just saying that like we already have a view that marriage is sacred, and in marriage there's vows. And if we do something wrong to each other, we apologize and we try to fix it. So I feel like that helps us a lot. Now
that comes like with a little bit of your spiritual background, though, right? With how you do.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So when I feel like you don't have a foundation, like sometimes people get married and a lot of times they don't know their partner enough or know them well enough. That's where you got to be careful, and that's where the dating stage like works out a lot. You know, like get to know the person like really well. Now this is another thing. I don't want to sound like mean, but a lot of times when girls get married, they feel entitled. Oh, he's stuck with me now. I can treat him however I want. Yeah. You know, you got to be careful with girls that think like that, because a lot of girls do. Oh, I get half. You know, like you know what I mean. Like girls think like that. So when you want to get, if you're choosing to get married, I would just say take it slow in the dating stage. Really get to know the person, and it takes a while to get to know a person. So like, don't rush. I think marriage is a beautiful thing, but you also got to realize how people come in marriages with baggage. So a girl is gonna look at how their parents were and think marriage is it's supposed to be that way, when you might think it's not, you know. So just when it comes, marriage is a very like sensitive thing that where you gotta like be very careful, but at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like our culture a lot of times say, oh, it's not gonna work, but I feel like anything that's worth it is not gonna be easy. So I would say that about marriage as well.
I feel like
that's like anything in real.
The more we go, the more people look at marriage like more of an option, I guess. Like, yeah, maybe we'll get married. Like, we'll think about it. You know, like the more people, a lot of them do have kids already. Like a lot of my friends, like I made a joke about like something's in the water in North Carolina right now, because it's like it's like rabbits, dude. Everybody's getting knocked up. It's crazy. Like I don't even know what's going on. So anytime I talk to them about like, yo, how serious, you know, like, y'all pretty serious or whatever, it's like, yeah, but we're not gonna get married right now. And I am a kid that my parents got married because they had me, pretty much. I mean, they say that's not the reason, but it definitely progressed it, you know. So I'm not a believer in like, if you get a girl pregnant, you need to marry her. But I'm also not against, I got you pregnant. We're both in this place where we like each other. We're kind of feeling each other, you know, so we can get married at this moment, you know? So like, I don't know. Relationships are so weird. Like I've never had a relationship that was the same as the last one, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like it's always a new experience. By the way, everybody thinks different. Oh, okay. It's crazy. Go ahead, you're good.
By the way, congrats, Mike. Congrats, Mike. He said he's getting married next Saturday, upcoming Saturday. Congrats.
Dang.
He's getting married next week, you said?
He said next upcoming Saturday, which is next Saturday. So let's give congrats to our boy Mike. He said that's why he hasn't been streaming. He's been wedding planning.
Weddings are expensive and they take a lot of planning. What I could tell you, Mike, specifically, bro, is gonna be like the best day of your life in a sense, but it goes by super duper fast. Like 10 hours, 8 hours goes by like it almost feels like a flash to me. It was like, not for nothing, but people that came to my wedding, most of them said, "Yo, that's the best wedding I've ever been to." Because
you're trying to hype yourself right now. That's crazy.
No, what I'm saying is that what matters is the people that you're close to. My family is a bug out. They love partying. They're funny. You know, their jokes is her family's the same way. So like, what matters is who you invite. That's who really makes your wedding. You know, so make sure you like, not even the Mike. Mike already has an invite list. If you get married, make sure you invite the people you love. And the people, don't invite people because you feel bad because your uncle or your mom tells you, yo, you got to invite this person. Yo, the person that's getting married is you and your wife. You guys make all the decisions. You can't please everybody in a sense. Or, oh, why didn't I come out? Or why did that person come out in the wedding and not the other person? You really got to focus on just enjoying it's your day. You know, it's your day to have fun and to remember for the rest of your life. So you got to make sure the people that you love are there, and don't try to please people. I know, and this is all opinionated, right? So I'm just saying this is like an opinion, but you guys take it or leave it. But what's up, Sweat?
By the way, what's up, Sweat? Man, how you doing today, man? You missed the Fortnite podcast.
Yeah, so we talked a lot about Fortnite Chapter 2. A tournament happening tomorrow for $100. What we think and all our thoughts, but you could always replay the VOD, Sweat. We went in depth of like what we think Fortnite should add, take away, what competition looks like. But hopefully you can make it to the next podcast. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button, but welcome to the stream, man. Or the podcast.
And also that's in every relationship with Miller talking about. Your friends, family, you got to understand everyone has baggage. Your friends, your family, the cousin you grew up with. Yeah, you gonna have baggage. You're not perfect. That's why I always say because no one's perfect. So you're gonna always have up and downs. Somebody gonna feel. So that's why it's good to talk your feelings out with whoever. If you love someone, talk your feelings out. That's why I always say, yo, if you feel something, say it. Don't let it build up and come back later on, because that's gonna be worse.
Damn, that's crazy that Mike is getting married soon, man. Mike, that's so exciting, man. I hope you have a great time with your wedding. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy that honeymoon, man.
Dance your life away. Eat the food. Eat your life away, bro.
Man, Mike, enjoy it, my guy.
Weddings are fun as hell. Weddings are super fun.
Yeah, I love weddings, man. I've been in a couple. Yeah. I'm in one coming up this year.
Sounds good to me, Tasuki. Oh, weddings are fire, bro.
I love them. The chicks there are always so hot.
Oh, because they're in their best. You know, they're in their Friday best or whatever you call it. Sunday best, whatever you call it. So, what was I gonna say about what was I gonna say?
We were talking about I was talking about relationships. How you say what you mean to people. Like,
yeah.
If you love someone, you talk to them about a problem. You don't let it build up because it gets worse later on,
bro.
Yeah.
So you always, if your friends, family, if you got a problem with anybody you love, if you truly love them for the love of God, please tell them if you felt some type of way. And then, like, if they're your real friend, they'll be like, "Oh, I get what you're saying. I apologize." Blah blah blah. You shouldn't let stuff just go, because later on they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna think it's okay. Then later on they be like, "You ain't told me about that 5 years from now," so they upset a little bit. And then you got more issues the same way your wife, your family members, I've seen people fall out with their parents because they held something in 20 years ago. So you gotta express your feelings in no matter what relationship. Because I done seen friends fall apart because of that, everything.
Well, one thing as I'm getting older, I realize as men, it's hard for men to share emotions because you're a man. You're supposed to not, in our culture, right? You're not supposed to be weak in any way, right? So what does weak look like sometimes? Weak sometimes is sharing your feelings. Like, yo, this upset me. This made me feel this way. Or like, yo, I love you. Like, that's weird for men to say that sometimes, right? In our thing. But as I'm getting older, I might sound like a freaking grandpa, but like I don't want to live with regret. So now, if I have an emotion that I want to share, I try to share. I'm not perfect, right? As men, we have pride, we have egos. Whether you can manage it or evolve in a sense is important. But yeah, if you have like a brother or whatever, if someone does you wrong, but they didn't mean it, you got to be able to forgive. If you love someone and you haven't called them in a while, don't be like, yo, he ain't called me, I'm not gonna call them. Just you got to learn how to love, because you're not gonna get this life again. And I know it sounds cheesy, but I think about it like every day you're getting closer to your death, as sad as that sounds. So why not get everything off your chest that you need to? Not by that I don't mean don't be a jerk to people and like be mean to people either. Like the way you say things is important, but at the same time, like, get things off your chest. If you love someone, tell them. If you're bothered by something, tell them. If you didn't forgive someone, forgive them, because honestly, like, don't take it to the grave is what I
to Miller point, a lot of friends you have in high school you don't really be friends with no more because you like no other reason. Like, we fell apart. No, you really just didn't try. So a lot of it is like on you, but sometimes you outgrow people. I understand. Sometimes life meant some people into your life for a season. Some people in life to teach you a lesson. So you gotta just take stuff like that.
That's true. That's true.
Man, and back to what we started earlier, shooting your shot. Every experience is different. You don't gain it. For the nervous dudes out there, they're any nervous. The reason you shoot your shot, and I say do it, no matter what, is because you gain experience from it. You learn body language, love language, and all that kind of stuff that girls love to talk about. And each time you approach a girl, you'll learn a little more.
That's for sure.
Or
that's true.
Or a lady to a girl. Yeah.
And just
like.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
When you speak to a female, each time you speak to them, you are way more confident the next time because I already been through this. I know how bad the no feel, and I already have experience with it, so I'm more comfortable in it.
One thing I would say about girls, bro, just remember, bro, like, they don't think like us. They think their emotions. It could be something you did that you might think is very small, and to them is very big and offensive, and it's wrong. There's something that you think is big, and they think it's small. You think they're silent because they're mad, and you're like, what's wrong? And they can't even tell you because they probably don't even know how to express it. Like, girls are like. Just always. If you try to guess how a girl feels, you're gonna be guessing the rest of your life. So the best thing to do is ask. Don't be a pushover as well. But just remember that girls don't. What matters to them sometimes doesn't matter to us. So that's important. Like, and everybody's different. Pookie, she's reading a book. Again, cheesy. She's reading a book called 5 Love Languages. For example, Trey, his way of loving might be gifting you something like, yo, I got you this. That might be his way of saying like, yo, I'm not really a word person, but I got you something. It's his way of showing. Zelma might be like, yo, bro, I love you, man. Like, his might be like words. Another person, like, people show their love differently. So, or when they're bothered differently. So you got to remember that with girls is the same way. The way they love is different from how we love. For them, it might. One of their love languages is quality time. So if you're wondering why they're mad, you're probably not spending time with them. You're probably not showing them the attention that they want. So you got to keep that in mind. Like us, it might be something else.
I would say most girls are spending time with them.
Oh yeah, most girls are a quality time. Yeah. Most of them is a quality time kind of thing. You know, they want to be around you all the time. They don't get that like you're busy or like, you know, like it's different.
I think,
B said it. Okay. To my boy Speedy. What's down?
AJ said I'm too young to be listening to this. You're never too young. We're keeping it PG.
Yeah.
Listen, and if you get nervous. My bad.
Go, Trey.
If you get nervous, you know, to go holler at girls and you're like, how am I gonna go holler at a girl for the first time? Look, do what I did. Holler at some ugly girls first. Get that confidence up. If she's ugly, you ain't afraid to lose nothing because you're like, man, I'm just getting my practice in. You know? So like that. Make her feel a little good. Don't be rude to her, but just kind of slightly ghost her in a respectful way.
Yo, Trey's funny, man.
By the way, it's secrets I want to tell you, but we'll get into another podcast. Like, the way they dress can tell you a lot how you should approach them.
See you, Speedy.
Like, do you know that, Trey? It's the way girls dress and the way you can know how to approach them.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
but don't go too hard. With that being said, you gotta you can say anything almost if it's smooth and she likes it.
The magic word for me that Tasuki said is compromise. Like and that's where you get to see if someone is worth your time.
Yeah.
See if they're willing to compromise. If you're actually busy and they try to understand it, they might be upset that they can't hang out with you. But if they be like, you know what, just make time for me, or just you got to read another person too. Like, are they really there for you or for what you got? Yeah. Or are they infatuated with the idea of being with you but don't really care about you? Like, you got to think about these things. But what's up?
Some female like grinders and some female like the dude that's the other time. It's like, well,
yeah,
they're different.
No female is the same. So like, just compromising is everything. If a girl's able to compromise with you, then you might have a keeper in a sense, you know. And you got to be willing to compromise yourself. You got to meet halfway as well. Is important.
Yeah, too many
egos. They say when you know, okay, I don't know yet because obviously I don't have a girl, but
it takes longer. Miller knows. Sometimes it takes longer than you expect. Sometimes I'm sure there's people that's another thing. You ever mess with a girl or talk to a girl that you go back wishing you could have that back? You don't want to be that guy, but it happens to almost every man. So keep that in mind.
Dude, it happens. Trust me.
Keep that in mind. I'm just saying, like, be yourself, but also be outspoken, because if not, you don't want to be that guy saying, "Damn, I lost a good one." Yeah. There is more fish in the sea, but you don't want to live in regret either.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give y'all advice for any of you who have been rejected. People that have rejected, it's prom season. That ain't prom season. It will be prom season too. You preparing for your way. Always make rejection turn into regret. What I mean by that is
love could be blinding to Suki.
Reject you
for sure. Go ahead.
Make them regret it. Whether it's a job, school, anything. Work harder to be something great every day. Turn the rejection into regret. Let it motivate you. Don't let it bring you down.
Yeah.
That's the alpha word from an alpha.
Very true. Very true, alpha.
We've been on for 2 hours and 22 minutes. 20 minutes of that was us trying to figure out how to fix this thing. Are there is there anything you guys want to cover? We should wrap it up soon.
Yeah, we
maybe
can
like another 2.
We'll still talk about real life things every podcast. Be here, like and subscribe to all the new people. Remember to shoot your shot. Why don't you shoot your shot in this podcast? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Go to Miller Stream and shoot your shot there too. Subscribe. Maybe you win $100 tomorrow. You never know.
True.
Tasuki said 10 hours left, 12-hour podcast. I'm in the chat now. No. I think when I get to 4K followers or something like that, maybe I'll do a 24-hour stream. But that just sounds painful, bro. I might do an ASMR or something that people. But
we'll be going crazy on here.
Do a shirtless stream.
Start dancing.
A shirtless stream. Can you get banned for that?
I don't know. If you could do that, I mean,
you can get demonetized.
That lame, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You get demonetized? Yeah. See, I'm not trying.
But you ain't got no money. You ain't got monetization, so it don't matter.
Oh, you're saying for YouTube? I was talking like in Twitch in general.
Oh yeah. That's true. You get banned on Twitch.
Not on YouTube. I didn't know that was like a thing. Oh yeah, YouTube you could be shirtless, right?
Yeah, they might demonetize you. You ain't monetized.
Yeah, I ain't monetized anyway, so. But yeah, most guys are logical and girls are feelings based. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, that's what I was trying to like in a sense say earlier. Like girls are we're never gonna understand how a girl deals with their emotions. They're different, man.
Even though I have met people that did the opposite. I have met very emotional men and very logical females.
For sure. They're
a logical female are dangerous though. I'm telling you, they scary.
They can be intimidating. They can be intimidating
in a way.
It's restricted test. I got you. Anyways, I will just not do the shirtless thing in the beginning because I don't want to make. I don't want to make other men jealous out there. You know. I don't want to make Trey jealous out here because I have. I'm out here looking like Schwarzenegger.
Stop that.
Yeah, I'm
looking like a Schwarzenegger Jr.
I got guns. You ready? You see that movement? That's a bicep. Anyways, my last thoughts is love those that love you, and be open, and just work on every day letting go of pride and being the man you desire to be. And that's it. And we'll be back tonight with the Toxic Tournament bracket release. Maybe I'll get Trey in a call and Zelma in a call if they're available. I don't know what time that'll be. I think I'm gonna take a little break and get something to eat, but I appreciate everybody that was here and that has been here. We'll be back later tonight. I just want to take a little break and hang out. Or I might start streaming soon. I don't think the wifey's here, so she's with my mom at TJ Maxx. So if she's not coming back soon, I'll just stream soon. So thank you guys for being here. Trey and Zelma, thank you for being here for such a long time.
Thank you for
Trey is always showing love, and hanging out with us. Zelme, same, man. Zelme has been here from the beginning, always giving me tips on streaming and podcasting and all that stuff. And this was his idea, the whole podcasting thing. So much thanks to him. You're still love. Yeah, I'm about to get off right now, Lucho. So yeah, those are my last words. Trey, Zelme, any words, and we'll get out of here.
Always find the positive in a situation.
I like that.
And tomorrow's going to be real fun. I'm very excited.
Real quick, we had 17 to 18 viewers here at one point. That was
love. Yeah, it was cool.
On YouTube. That's fire. I gotta learn how to promote more on here, but like I've never gotten like past like 12. You know, like so that's crazy. That was dope. I've been here the whole time. Dozer, much love, man. Dozer has been in my stream and in freaking YouTube. Dozer, much love to you, man. We appreciate people like you that are always like supporting. Nipple sat on his lap. Okay, B. Okay, buddy.
Nipple sat on his lap.
He's talking about when I was gonna take my shirt off.
Oh, dang. I thought you were talking about my ex. You know what I'm saying?
Tasuki, much love for everything that you do, man. Honestly, you are here, and that's love. Right? We appreciate you, Tasuki. Will I bop you in a 1v1? Yes, but that's neither here nor there. Unless you're looking for the negative wire, then be negative. Oh my God. Okay, B. I'm only watch whole stream on Twitch, not you. No, you're good, Luchos. We'll be back. I'll be on Twitch later today. I'll probably even sooner than later, maybe within an hour or so. So, anyways, that's that. Zelme, any last words, bro?
Yeah, I know what it is, man. You know, Alpha's got love for y'all, man. It is because for the one time, we about to leave. Remember to turn the rejection into regret. And Canon Alpha, please get a Wazam.
Wazam, baby.
Let's look. I've been here. I'm only watching Lutros, Tasuki, B, everyone else that's here, Dozer, showing love. We'll be back tomorrow. No, we won't. We'll be back tonight. And thank you so much for being here. And we'll end it here. Peace, my peoples.
Peace.
Cold Flame, are you going to? Yeah, I'm going back on Twitch in a little bit. Oh, can we practice? Cold Flame. Sorry, Cold Flame. Text me or I'll text you in Wits. See if we get Rovik. Can we please practice arena squads today? We'll be back. I'll be back on soon, Cold Flame. So you'll see me in a little bit. Peace, guys. Later.